Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Down 2-0. Argentina scored 3 goals in 13 minutes to stun Egypt 3-2 in the World Cup round of 16. Enzo Fernandez scored the go-ahead goal in the second minute of stoppage time, while Lionel Messi scored the equalizer in the 84th minute.
No pudo Julián Messi.
Audio courtesy of Telemundo Deportes and Peacock. NBA Rockets signed former Buckeye Bruce Thornton, who will debut in the NBA Summer League July 9th. Baseball Reds host the Phillies tonight at 7:10. Guardians visit the Twins at 7:40. This update sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Take a vacation from high interest rates with special rates on balance transfers at BMI Federal Credit Union. BMIFCU.org/Visa.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, common man.
It is a girthy Tuesday, the girthiest show that we do. Here's the docket. Inside the Buckeyes at 3:46. See you next Tuesday with Jen Winters at 4 o'clock. Rapid fire at 4:30, and Timmy Time at 5:30. What is the Timmy Time this week?
Timmy Time today is one that I've had sort of in the hip pocket for a while. It's sort of evergreen. I've had it ready to pounce. And we didn't really talk about, maybe you hit on it last week, but I saw recently that Linda Cohn just retired. The lovely Linda Cohn from SportsCenter.
From ESPN.
From ESPN. 34
she's been
years.
there my entire life almost.
Pretty much our entire life. Like since we've been sports fans and been watching, early 90s, she's been there. A great run. So we can chat about her a little bit, but I want to do a whole look through of all things SportsCenter. Because it's a show that you and I, we grew up on it. I give it ultra credit. I really do. I don't know if it's me or if it's them or if it's just the times and we can get our information wherever we need it. I don't watch SportsCenter ever. It's just on in our building because we have so many TV screens where we just keep them locked and a couple of them are on ESPN. I couldn't tell you any anchor outside of Scott Van Pelt. And he's a legend. He's been doing it for a long time.
It's a combination of a couple things. First of all, back when we were banging, Timmy, we didn't have phones to scroll.
Of course not.
But we still like to waste time. All kids like to waste time. So what I would do is I would get up early, usually that 6 o'clock
or 7
hour,
a.m.
get ready for school.
Yeah.
And then until it was time to get on that bus, I would just watch SportsCenter and I would rewatch.
Oh, in the summertime?
Because they would
watch
just
it 4 straight times.
Right, they would just replay it over and over again to the point where you started to memorize what was coming up on the show.
I would know everything that happened in the Bulls-Knicks game. I knew what Michael Jordan, what he shot from the floor, what he shot from the free throw line that night, how many points, rebounds, and assists he had. Yes, because it was just the replay. They would do the morning show, and then they'd run it back a few times.
Do it in a different way. They don't do SportsCenter like we did SportsCenter. They get on their phone. They scroll. They watch the same YouTube videos over and over again.
That's very true. That's very true. Like, it was sort of our way of doom scrolling. We sort of have that joke even now where we like to try to make sure we put the phones, because it's like with anything. We eventually had to turn off SportsCenter and then go about our day, do something else, either go to school or go outside.
What are you watching that stupid highlight show again?
I like it.
It's going to be the downfall of society.
It's what I want to do. I was watching that thinking and believing that I wanted to aspire to be that
I understand,
person
but what I'm
someday.
saying is our
but with
parents...
the phones, we have to put that down and then watch the big screen.
Our
we're like,
parents
put the
were
little
having
one
the
down.
same
Let's watch that one.
conversation that we're having today.
Right.
Like you talk to your wife and say, I don't know about this kid with this phone. You know, I mean, he's turning into an idiot on this phone all the time with the scrolling. And
Parents
I'm sure
are probably idiots too.
I'm sure my dad looked at my mom and said, this stupid kid. He's always watching highlight shows, the SportsCenter highlight shows.
You think they thought that about us?
Yes, I do.
I
do think that. Every parent thinks their kid is an idiot.
The one thing I do, and I encourage it, is to encourage an obsession, because an obsession can lead to something pretty big.
Is that why your 14-year-old son has a panty collection? All the neighbor ladies, he's collected them and sniffed them.
They're,
this is Mrs. Kashakdin over here.
You think I'm going to let some sex offenders come into my room and sniff around my underwear drawer? Woo-wee. No, there's lines with everything. You know what I mean. When you get into a hobby and you become borderline obsessed, I say keep going. Get into it. That's something that can then take over your life in a good way, and it could be something that you explore as a career.
Or
and
you become an addict and
you
go to rehab. And
I'm talking about, they're not things that you can actually be an addict of. You can't be an addict of golf. You can be addicted to golf, but it's not bad if you go out there and you play it and you become really, really good at it, and then you become a head golf professional someday later in life.
Maybe you become so good at it, right? You're just so good. You're just obsessed with it. Your entire life is golf, to the point where you get hooked on pills.
Hooked on phonics.
You're driving off cliffs. You think you're talking to the president. These people don't live well-adjusted lives. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Just talking to the president.
Yeah, talking to the president.
It's all good, guys. Talking to the president.
You watch the soccer last night? I watched the soccer last night.
Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answer to?
Because we're doing a radio show.
You know,
I'm easing into this topic because I have some serious soccer thoughts today.
I don't know if I can ease in to something like this. I have the same thoughts about our endeavors in men's soccer on a global stage, the same way I have my thoughts about our wonderful hockey club here in this town and where they stack up in a league.
U.S. men's soccer to you is on the same level as the Columbus Blue Jackets.
We've both got the same chances of ever winning the big prize, which is none. Right, which seems to be from my chair until something the C chair,
the cuck chair,
until something, and I really, really want to be wrong, but man, like, try to convince me, do something, put together a string of performances, show me like a couple of runs, like for the Jackets, like you would have to get to an Eastern Conference Finals at least before I could even believe that it's possible that we can press the right combination of buttons, make the right signings, hire the right coaches and staff, do the right things. I just can't believe it. And with our men's national team, I don't know if we'll ever be good enough to stack up. We always come back to this and we say, like, oh, we just got to just got to develop a better youth soccer program. Okay, are we going to do that? No, we can't do that.
Can I tell you something?
Because the ones that are good enough are going to go overseas to their youth
soccer
programs.
Seems pretty robust to me.
I like robust.
Because every white suburban parent that I talk to, hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Soccer.
Oh, we got a traveling soccer thing. Oh, where are you going? You going up the road there? Oh, Houston. Oh, you getting on a plane? Like every weekend. They're going, they're traveling, they're enrolling their kids in these high-level club teams, and they got to try out, and they got to focus only on soccer. Where I'm banging, youth soccer is pretty good, pretty robust. I don't think, and don't give me that whole line of crap about how the reason why we can't compete is because guys like LeBron choose to play basketball. All right? You got guys out there for Belgium that look like Tyler Danberg. They're 145 pounds, dripping wet.
Tyler Danberg was a hell of a soccer player. Hell of a runner, too. Except for when he
when he's
cuts off the course.
It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with the fact that we have tremendous athletes that don't play soccer. Guess what? These other countries, they have athletes that don't play soccer too. Have you heard of rugby? They got big, tough, fast people playing rugby. They're playing other sports. Track and field's big in Europe. You got a lot of athletes doing that. So don't give me this whole, if we just took all our football players and made them into soccer players, we'd be awesome. It's about more than that. That performance last night was an embarrassment from start to finish. The only time that they showed a glimmer is when the ball went off Belgium boy's head right after.
Bugle boy's head. And it
right
just
after.
ricocheted in. It was a great shot, but that's what they needed.
Eddie Vedder was on TV.
Eddie Vedder was shown.
That's the only reason why they scored the goal. It was the power. What the hell is that supposed to be? Yellow Ledbetter?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That was piss poor. How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
I also have a theory. I have a theory as to why all the soccer people that I saw on the desk last night, because I was a glutton for punishment, I watched all the post-game stuff, all the soccer people I saw, the soccer pundits, are giving this team a halfway pass on that performance.
No,
I'm going to tell you why.
Not deserved.
I'm going to tell you my theory on that.
All right, I want to hear it.
It's groundbreaking. All right? No one else in the world is making this theory today. I don't know that. Actually, it's probably fairly obvious. But I'm going to tell you what my theory is coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some slowdown due to an accident that's on Gender Road between Refugee and Bryce Road. And we've got a 5-minute delay on southbound 270 on the east outer route. Approaching 33, it's going to be slow from I-70. This report is sponsored by COTA. Here's how to have a day at the Columbus Zoo with COTA for less than $10 a person. Step 1, ride the COTA Zoo Bus. Step 2, enjoy the adventure. For more details, visit COTA.com/ZooBus. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are 0 commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Peach season is here at UDF, but it won't last long. Right now, buy 2 large cartons of UDF peach ice cream for just $10. You're gonna want to stock up. Peach ice cream is back at United Dairy Farmers for a limited time.
Hello, I'm Shep.
And I'm Mark.
And we're the friendly board-certified entomologists from Rose Pest Solutions.
Hey, Shep, I've got a riddle for you.
Hit me.
Why don't anteaters get sick?
I don't know.
Because they're filled with antibodies.
You know, Mark, there are thousands of ant species that can run amok in your home.
To be effective, you've got to keep them straight.
The pros from Rose can correctly identify the ant and solve the problem.
Protect your health and home. Call 800-966-ROSE. Rose will get the best of your pest.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC.
If you dread dealing with your insurance more than you dread yard work, with a swarm of hungry mosquitoes buzzing around, then you might have insuranoia. You should have NJM Insurance. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders.
If you're shopping for an engagement ring or wedding bands, timing matters, and Wedding Weekend is designed for that moment. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Seller. July 24th and 25th, enjoy preferred bridal pricing on select wedding and anniversary bands with advantages up to 30% off, plus special no-interest financing on engagement rings. We guarantee the best price year-round, and Wedding Weekend adds an exclusive advantage you won't find anywhere else. Join us July 24th and 25th at Diamond Seller on Selma Road or at Easton Town Center.
What defines Ohio? A place that dares to go first and never looks back. There's no slowing us down. In Ohio, we're powering America, discovering breakthroughs, driving the future, propelling tomorrow. At Jobs Ohio, our mission is clear. Strengthen job opportunities and empower Ohio's workforce. Ohio, our time is now. See Ohio's momentum at jobsohio.com/Ohio's time.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Amazon Business. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. AmazonBusiness.com.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We have a partly cloudy sky ahead for the rest of the day. There's a slight chance of a stray shower or storm, but most of us ought to stay dry with highs in the mid-80s. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, patches of fog once again with lows in the upper 60s. For tomorrow, partial sunshine, a little warmer, upper 80s. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Are you really telling me this is the highest rated sports show in the country?
Well, that's obviously not true.
Shit.
Yeah, that boy got diarrhea.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
All right, so Mike in just a minute is going to give us his earth-shattering theory on what the pundits were saying about Team USA soccer last night. Before that, though, I do want to tell you about my friends, our friends at Tri-State Men's Health. They're using advanced medical science right now.
I'm aware of it.
Do you know that?
Oh.
This is not just, pop a pill here and do your best. No, they're giving serious treatments right now for serious men because there's a dude, his name's Ed, not Eddie Vedder, who was watching the soccer.
Eddie Vedder was the only reason why they scored a goal last night.
And I say on again, and I say on again, and the ball go off his head. He's not messing around with you. But this Ed, ED, erectile dysfunction, he is making what counts the most, a little bit less than.
Actually, unfortunately,
it can't be that way.
You called Tri-State Men's Health last night, and you say, I can't get an erection.
You just said, soccer!
And they said,
soccer!
Oh, is it because of the soccer? Okay.
You go in there, usually it's pee-pee no worky, but this week, soccer! And they're like, I got it. We're gonna treat you.
We can't help the team.
No.
But we can help you.
What you do is you go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio. That first visit is $99. You get the consult with the licensed provider, TMPSA test. If medically advised, you get a test dose. If the dose doesn't work in the office for your ED, then your visit is free. But they have an expert staff. Like I said, we're using advanced medical science now. And if you're like a lot of guys, you could be having sex the day after that appointment. And for a long, long time, too. Hours. Sting.
It seems excessive.
TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
So the soccer last night, just a disgusting performance from beginning to end. Looked like they didn't even deserve to be on the same field.
No, the 2 goals, and we were texting, this is where your hardwired DirecTV won out, because I'm on the YouTube TV lag, And I usually am a little bit behind anyway, but I was all the way caught up, and we're texting each other when the free kick went in, when the set piece, they call it. They got the penalty right outside the box.
The only U.S. goal.
The only goal that we got, bounced off the dude's head, Bugle Boy's head, and went in. And I'm happy. I text you. I'm like, wow, like that was a great strike. And before my happiness even picks up, I don't even have time to get happy. And then you're like, wow, that was quick. They'd already given up another lazy piece of crap goal. That first one, there were 3 guys in the box. Again, I don't know the game, but I know, like, in principles with basketball, like if Bobby Knight were watching that defense, ball you, man type of stuff, you've got to be in between the defender and the goal. There were 3 guys that just didn't go after a header, and Belgium was easily able to knock it down and get the easiest goal imaginable. That's how you go down in front of your home fans.
Stop
early.
saying that you don't know the game.
Stupid.
Because that bothers me when people do that.
I don't have to know the game.
No, you don't have to know the game. I say as people all the time, you go to a bad restaurant, you have a meal, it sucks. Do you have to know how to cook that dish to know that it sucks?
You're paying for it. Yeah,
you consume it.
You're paying a premium. You would think you deserve a good product.
You consume it. You may not know how to go in the kitchen and make it better, but you can taste it and you can say, this tastes like crap. And last night, that was crap. It doesn't mean that you and I could sit around and tell Russell Crowe how to coach that game better. By the way,
don't you even put?
You're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You even say that about Russell Crowe. You think Gladiator couldn't coach that team better?
Beat the crap out of Papacino, whatever his name is.
We're not entertained. We are not entertained.
So here's my theory. So last night, I turn it on, and then I see the guys on the desk and other soccer pundits online not giving this team a pass, but almost patting them on the head. It's like, oh, well, don't worry. They represented themselves well. They got to the round of 16. And this is just the beginning for men's soccer in this country. You wait and see. I'll tell you what, they're really going to be a thing, which is, by the way, something that we've heard for the last 30 years. Really, since 1994, I've been hearing about that this is now the time where men's soccer is going to explode. And I think the reason why is because the foreign guys who are on the desk don't really care. All right? They're there for their analysis. They're not fired up about this because they don't care. They didn't go through the system. They're not from the USA. They don't have any personal experience with playing for Team USA. And the guys that do have experience playing for Team USA, the Twellmans, the Lawlesses, the
Donovans.
Dempseys, the Donovans, they are essentially all losers. They all know what it's like to eat crap in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And they all know what it's like.
That's all we've ever done.
That's all we've done.
That's all we've ever done.
We sit down, we talk about Buckeyes on this show, and we'll have guys like Joshua Perry come in and Tyvis Powell come in. And if it's Monday after a crappy performance, they will rip guys to shreds if they want to. And why do they do that?
Because they earned the right to do that.
Because those guys know what it's like to win. They know what it's like. Even if they don't know what it's like to win the national championship, they know what it's like to beat Michigan. They know what it's like to win the Big Ten. They know what it's like to win. The current crop of U.S. soccer analysts have no idea what it's like to win. They're all a bunch of losers. The toughest criticism that I heard last night was from Carly Lloyd. And why? Because she knows what it's like to win.
And that's, you know what? I don't care.
She wins.
Men's soccer, women's soccer, it matters none to me. They're the best in the world most of the time.
The toughest critics that I've heard about that game last night were the women because they know what it's like to be champions. The dudes don't. And that's why they go out of their way to say, essentially, that's okay, pat on the head, you made it this far. You embarrassed yourself last night.
Do you think, because I go back to sort of how we've been, and we've talked about this before, just sort of the fan relationship and the vibe that we have in this town with the Jackets. Does that actually play a part, or is it something that we just talk about and it frustrates guys like us because we just don't feel like being overly nice or too happy about things that we shouldn't be happy about? It's it's getting a little bit old to just be happy that you have the team, right? I feel like that's
gotten really old, buddy.
I feel like that's what a lot of ownership all over the country is holding their fan bases hostage with, right? I think we've all, wherever we're from, we've all been victim of that as a fan at some point in time. Just go down to, go down to Cincinnati. Wasn't that the line? Where are you going to go?
That was.
It's like, well,
Bob Castellini. Where are you going to go?
We're the team that's in your region, so you grew up here, you cheer for this team. Who cares if we're good or not? Because we're the team. We'll sell tickets. We'll make our money. We'll sell merch. Our brand is famous. Our colors are famous. We know you're going to buy stuff here and there. Even if you're pissed off, we know you're going to pay attention and talk about it. Is that where we are? Like, does being nice, like, I totally get it too. The theory where guys have a hard time coming out there and blasting dudes when they didn't really do it. I think as an analyst, you still should move past that and just call it for what it is. Whatever you failed at 10, 8, 12, 16 years ago does not matter when you are analyzing what this team is. You are part of the building blocks, and it's a long road to try to elevate to get to that status where everybody else is in the world. And this, by every account, everyone that I was paying attention to, this was the opportunity. We're here in the States. They even were making those comments about, like, forget about, being down a man because of the red card. You're not only playing with the full 11, you're playing with 12. And
because the fans.
12s are there in Seattle, just like they are for the Seahawks, because you have the fans on your side and you've got better talent. Pulisic is the most decorated American overseas player. When you look at the clubs that he's played for, he's played, Teddy, you're better at this than me. Is he not the first American guy to play in a Champions League semifinal or final?
I think so.
For his club, right? And he's got a lot of goals over there. Maybe not like some of the best players ever, best players in the world, but he's really good. And he sucked. How many giveaways did he have? Like 11?
I know he'd been dealing
terrible
with the injury.
But you're out there playing,
that's
man.
Right.
You're
that's
out
right.
there. And I know he had to be subbed out when he needed to get subbed out.
Let me tell you something.
Too.
God forbid we hold people accountable to the words they say. This was my whole thing with LeBron when he was down in Miami and he's doing the whole, like, not 2, not 3, not 4. And then, when he doesn't win exactly what he promises there and people point that out, it's like, I guess that's not good enough for you now. Christian Pulisic goes on these commercials and he talks about how his goal is to reinvent American soccer. Right? He wants to be the trendsetter.
Like our version of Messi?
To your point, he sucked. Also, it looks like he cuts his hair with his safety scissors by himself. What the hell are we doing?
Fantastic Sam's called.
Fantastic Sam's wouldn't be caught dead with a haircut like that.
They want their, what'd you do, use Fiskars? I'm surprised they even cut through the hair.
I understand that it's hard for these guys. I understand that no one's more devastated than them. But why does that mean that they are free from criticism? That performance was embarrassing.
No,
let me ask you a question.
4-1, we lost. It was never
competitive.
I can't remember the last time I got that juiced up. I've never been that juiced up for a soccer game, and the fact that I was that excited about it.
I let the kids stay up to watch that last night.
The letdown compared to the excitement was just insane. I mean, we didn't belong on the field with the Belgians last night.
I built that game up. I'm selling it to Samantha, who's 9. Because she likes sports. She likes to watch. But I'm trying to sell the importance of this game. It's like it's the World Cup.
I was selling too.
It comes around every 4 years. And, we rarely get to host an event like this. And Team USA may have the best team they've ever had. And they're in the round of 16.
Patriotism meets sports. Right. It's kind of a fun thing.
We're gonna watch this. We're going to do it all tonight. And the reaction that I got during the game, it's like she walked in on me. She walked in on her father cross-dressing. Just the look,
which usually would be perfectly normal for her,
that she gave me was like, you really sold this to me. I don't know what the hell we're watching. It's like, I don't know either, honey. I don't know what we're watching. She was so disappointed. I took the loss.
How about that move by that goalie, huh?
Well, that was a good move, huh?
Should I go ahead and get it? Should I kick the ball? Should I get back into the net?
Kick the ground.
What are you doing? Just do something. Would you make a commitment?
2 more opportunities for the Jackets to disappoint us this season. I got to tell you, it's a hell of a 3 o'clock hour. It's a good hour. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got, we've got slowdown due to an accident that is on northbound 270's off-ramp to Roberts Road on the West Outer Belt. And you're looking at slower traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest positives we hear from customers is, I loved my Pella Columbus guide. We're there to be whatever it takes to make your life easy.
We've been working on our support as well.
Cool, like...
I made a pamphlet.
A pamphlet?
Double-sided, very thorough. Even put a word search on page 2 with window words like double pane, which is what my mom used to call me. Still calls me.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kandula, founder of Advent. We know that when you breathe well, you live better. Just ask our patient Andy.
As long as I can remember, I've had issues breathing through my nose. Since starting this journey and having this procedure done, day-to-day life has just gotten better. I'm able to do all the things that I want to do without having to think about breathing. I breathe through my nose. I sleep through the night. I don't wake up with headaches.
Advent can deliver long-term results in about 20 minutes with simple in-office procedures. We diagnose and treat the root cause of nasal congestion, sinus pressure, sleep apnea, snoring, and allergies. 96% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement, and most major insurance plans are accepted.
Best advice I can give anybody that has sinus, sleep issues, just get it checked out. Go in and have someone take a look at it. It's 100% worth it.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Settle into the cuck chair.
That's right.
Daddy likes to watch.
I'm your daddy.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Hey, this dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company.
How you doing?
Great. Hey, you know what? I forgot. I knew we were doing this, but I forgot it till it was reminded to me today. The NHL is doing an 84-game regular season.
Why are we doing this again?
Because we got more money.
Money?
Yes, more money, more tickets, more TV.
There's 82 games.
Well, now there's going to be 84.
If anything, you should be reducing the games, right? Isn't that what everyone else is talking about? It's a pretty physical game. It gets pretty taxing. Late in the season, we're not playing the same way. We know that we weren't playing the same way late in the season as you are beginning, middle. It's a grind.
This isn't the NBA with their big money television contracts. All right, this is the lowly NHL.
I know.
They're just scraping by. Have you been over to Nationwide? They just don't even have advertisements up there. It's all PSAs.
Stop. If it gets to that point, you think the NHL is ever going to shutter its doors?
Our sales team's working for them.
They got fan logos up over there. What are they doing?
That's right.
We're
not paying for that.
We certainly can't pay that.
I'll tell you that.
No.
So 84-game schedule will be released next Thursday at 1 o'clock.
Well, we all look forward to that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, instead of 82 games to disappoint you, the Jackets will now have 84 games to disappoint you.
I can't tell you how little that change does for me in my life. I could care less.
So I couldn't care less. That drives me nuts.
Because you could care less.
I couldn't care less. You're not the only one who makes that mistake. I'm just saying that drives me nuts.
I agree. I thank you for pointing that out.
Nice. I did a whole 360 on that one, didn't I? That's another one that drives me nuts.
Yes, that's dumb. 360 is just wrong. mean, I could care less. Yeah, I could care. It's more like a sarcastic thing. I didn't put enough sarcasm into it. I could care less. Now, you got to say it like that. Or I couldn't care less. That's with the serious tone. That is a dumb phrase.
I took a boulder to the windshield today.
I didn't know where that was going. I took a boulder.
I'm driving.
A big rock?
Oh, my God. Right out of the bed of the truck.
Cracked?
I think.
Cracked rear view?
It's not physically cracked, but there's a dent that I think is going to turn into a crack.
It's going to splinter.
What?
Spider web? What do we call that?
I don't know. But what's the liability here? Nothing for these trucks? Look, I know technically it's like, oh, we put a little tarp on top, but it still flies out. There's no liability whatsoever. I contend.
You contend.
I contend if you're driving a truck and something flies out of the back of it, I don't care if it's a bicycle or a rock or whatever it is.
Well, all right, a bicycle's a big deal. We've got to have some liability. You can't have big, giant objects.
If something
your load's got to be secured.
Out of the back of your vehicle, that is not just, oh, you have to pay for my windshield. That is public execution.
Public execution.
Public execution, and whatever company you work for is forced immediately into bankruptcy.
How are we going to monitor this, okay? Are we using like advanced AI? Are we going to get like drones that hover around the nation's roadways? And we're going to have advanced camera systems.
Here's what we do.
So that anything happens to your car, or every car now has an advanced camera system. So it gets the tag and it gets the situation.
Cars now, these new cars, they have sensors in the front of the cars. There's always something beeping or going off in my car. It drives me nuts. So here's what we do. All right. Let's say I'm driving along. Boulder hits. I'm driving.
You're really he's herky-jerky with the steering wheel. I don't know how he drives like that.
Hits my windshield going 70 miles an hour. Right? We got buttons all over the place. We got little buttons on the screen. We got this and that. We have a button
a missile
right on the steering wheel.
Heat-seeking missile
right
button.
On the steering wheel that just says rock. And you press it. And the front of your car instantly takes a picture of the car in front of you.
So we get the plate.
So you get the information, you get the plate in real time. This is when it was. This is where it was. This was the time. You hit that rock button.
We have voice activation too. Hey, rock! Just yell it.
Siri, rock!
We just Dwayne Johnson inflates in your passenger seat.
You smell what the rock is cooking.
And he gets his telephoto lens out, takes the picture,
I was
takes a Polaroid for you.
Angry. Just so angry.
I can imagine.
Huge. It's not a pebble. I'm talking, this would kill you. If you were on a motorcycle and this hit your face, you'd be dead.
See, here I said I can imagine. I didn't say I can't imagine because that's a dumb thing to say because you were obviously about to imagine something. I hate that too. I said I can imagine what you were going to do or what you were doing in the car when that hit. You yelled the F word so loud. You called the truck driver a stupid F. You were going nuts. If those windows weren't tinted, people were going to get a free show at a lunatic, which is what you are when you're driving.
I wish those windows were extra tinted.
They're tinted enough.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I want to go full, like, wrist in my nose. I just want to go.
You're fine.
All the way in.
Can't see can't see inside your car.
If the sun is shining in,
you know what?
I just want to pick.
You know what I say?
Without judgment.
Because I don't have, my front windows aren't very tinted. It's only the back windows and then the back
is just
hatch
factory.
and all that.
I got mine after the fact. I got it done.
Must be nice.
It is nice.
So I just say, enjoy the show. I was really getting after it the other week too. And I looked over. And I saw about a 45-year-old woman just staring at me. And I looked at her. I had like I do like a little thumbnail. I'll go with like the left thumbnail.
No, that's the polite pick.
Right,
I want to go all the way in.
I'm actually doing it right now on YouTube so you can see me. I go like left thumbnail and get something. And I looked over and she was staring at me where it stopped at the red light heading towards Hilliard Road. I'm like, oh. And I just went, bing. I just
flicked.
Finished the flip. Bing. There goes.
Was it dry?
Very dry. They're always dry.
Well, they are?
Well, that's why I get them.
Oh, no, I like to pry some wet ones out, too.
I don't like the wet ones. I wait till it's bone dry
Teddy,
up in there.
You a A big picker in the car?
No, we've talked about this. No, I think that's extremely disgusting. Yes, we've talked about
You're one of those.
this.
You're one of these
Sorry,
judgy
it's terrible.
people. Look, I'm in my own domain. I
For
want
like
to
10
pick at my
minutes.
orifice.
You can't wait till you get to your destination.
No, I put them. We've talked about this before. Your way is gross. I flicked in a downward. I kind of lied there. I flicked downward because I've got to go to my floor mat. I don't want that thing just flying somewhere in the car. It's going to like stick to the ceiling or the door. I'm not rubbing it off on my seat. Some people will like scrape it on their seat. No, I flick to the floor mat, and then that's the spot that gets vacuumed quite often. It's just on the floor. Nothing's going to get there.
Yeah,
Nothing's gonna be there
his
except my
car's
feet.
leased, so he doesn't care. He's going to return it, and the next person has to deal with it. Or when they
Let me
detail
tell
a
you
car.
something, Teddy. The next person who gets my car,
they will be pleased.
They'll crave.
They'll be pleased.
My boogers.
Yeah, a lot of DNA in that car.
They'll crave it. They'll be like, "Oh my God, Common Man drove this car." Think of the flatulence and booger flicking that went on here.
It's honestly
the swearing.
It's honestly surprising how clean you are that you wouldn't like do a napkin or a tissue and get the booger right into that.
I'm very
and then
clean.
crumple
I
up.
clean out the car on a regular basis, but I'm sitting in the car.
No, I understand that.
I'm not
but-
inviting other people into my booger
but
den.
It's the same. It's the
Den
same
of
type
boogers.
of the den of thieves, den of bookers, and den of hookers and bakers.
Den of hookers. They're in my trunk. The boogers are in the main cabin.
But it's you're driving to and from. What's the difference between to and fro and to and from?
Dickweeds say fro.
Well, obviously.
So,
of course, you
That's
need to
the
be
difference.
need to be happy and clean and safe in that car all the time.
I'm happy. No, I'm not. Let me ask you a percentage. Give me a percentage of each day. Now, each day is different, but just a general percentage of each day that you can consider yourself truly happy.
Like we're just
I'm at negative.
We're just counting the hours that we're awake.
Yeah, awake hours.
Okay. So say there's like 16 hours. Say I'm happy for maybe like 2.5 of them.
It's pretty good.
Total.
Teddy, how many hours a day you think you're happy?
Other times I'm stressed and working and all the other things.
It's it might surprise you guys, but it's probably maybe 12 hours or so. I don't know. It's a lot. Too hot. It's a lot.
Happy guy.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, I get to come in here and work with you guys.
Are you
all the
happy
time.
right?
I love it.
Are you happy right now?
I am very happy. Yes.
You're deranged. Well,
Yeah,
actually, can I tell you
about
something?
what?
The
I had
happiest I get is doing this show.
For 3 hours.
That's nice.
The happiest I get is doing this show because then I'm unfettered.
That's nice.
Come on the air, talk about my nose picking. It's refreshing.
That's nice of you. I'm gonna try. I think
It has
I'm
nothing
happy.
to do with you.
I think I'm happy now, but like in the build up, I'm always wondering if I'm preparing enough, if I'm doing enough.
Let me help you with that. No.
You see, and then now.
No.
Now I'm not happy.
Now, Timmy, your segment's coming up next. Inside the Buckeyes.
It's gonna suck.
This is your segment.
No, I can already tell you don't like it.
No, it's going to be great. I'm happy.
No,
I'm going to sit back and I'm going to relax.
You don't like the segment.
I'm happy.
You think it's stupid.
No.
You're gonna critique
Tell me about
it.
Neil Shipley again. It's going to be fantastic.
I haven't talked about Neil Shipley in 6 months.
I hope Bobby Orr comes on to tell me about Neil Shipley.
Bobby Orr.
I don't know who drops names more, you or Rimmer.
Give me a break.
The same names.
Give me a break.
All right. I was going to say Buckeye Show. It's not Buckeye Show.
Now I'm unhappy.
Inside the Buckeyes. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple minutes slowdown on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East Split and Livingston Avenue. And watch for a disabled vehicle if you're on southbound 315 near 270 on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
One bite in, you'll be saying, "That's hot as fire." Speedway's new hottest fire chicken sandwich turns up the temp with spicy breaded chicken on a brioche bun. Top it your way with pickles, a little hot sauce mayo combo, and more. It's a hot sandwich kind of summer. Don't just beat the heat, eat the heat. The new hottest fire chicken sandwich. $4.99, only at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores. Exclude Speedy Cafe. Toppings and sauces sold separately. See app for full terms.
Financial literacy starts young. Ohio Credit Union offers Greenlight, the popular money app and debit card for kids at no cost with your personal checking account. Help them earn, save, and learn. Visit telhio.org/greenlight.
Telhio is open to anyone in Central and Southwest Ohio, federally insured by NCUA.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The water's standing in the tub. My toilets will not flush. The smell's getting bad in here. I need help in a rush.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee. It's 93 or free. Guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Your next getaway is closer than you think at your Columbus Zoo. Start with baby elephants, then make your way to playful tigers, hungry giraffes, and gentle manatees. Explore North America Trek and discover incredible native wildlife, including rescued bear cubs, eagles, and more, all given a second chance. Whether it's a quick day trip or a weekend tradition, see more, do more, and experience it all in one place at your Columbus Zoo. Plan your visit today at columbuszoo.org.
Common Man and Timmy here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Hey, Timmy, that new hotel is open and it's amazing.
It really is. Also, we have red, white, and win drawings on Saturdays in July. You can step into the flying cash machine for a chance to win up to $2,000 in pen cash.
And the best part, all-you-can-eat crab legs are back. Be here on Tuesdays in July and August from 4 to 10 for Canadian snow crab legs with butter, corn on the cob, and Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Scotty Vegas here, and I want to tell you about the best bet you can make this summer. It's getting a new vehicle from Krieger Ford. I'm absolutely in love with my new Bronco. The process was fast, fun, and no pressure. Krieger Ford on Morse Road. Best bet you can make. KriegerFord.com.
Making ends meet matters for Ohio families. Congressman Mike Carey is working to help you keep more of what you earn and get the benefits you deserve. Mike Carey supported the Social Security Fairness Act, helping ensure public servants like teachers, firefighters, and police officers receive the full benefits they've earned. And Mike Carey is working to deliver tax relief for more Ohioans. Congressman Carey backed historic tax cuts for working families and seniors. That plan eliminated taxes on tips and overtime, expanded the child tax credit, and provided thousands in tax relief for Ohio seniors. Because whether you're working, raising a family, or planning for retirement, every dollar matters. Visit carey.house.gov to learn more or get help accessing benefits or dealing with a federal agency. Congressman Carey's office is here to help and fighting to help your family keep more of what you earn. Paid for with official funds from the office of Congressman Mike Carey.
Join the Fan weeknights at 6 for the Buckeye Show. And if you're asking if it's just a bunch of homers rooting for all things Ohio State, yes it is. Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls, Jack, wearing this.
My eyes!
And only this.
Is it over? Can I open my eyes?
Here's Man and Timmy.
I want to talk about my friends at Comer and Cross. Maybe your garage floor is just ordinary. Maybe you just have the regular concrete there and it stains and pits. And look, there's a lot of you who do a lot of special things in the garage. Take me, for example. I like to do a lot of body dismembering in the garage. And that can really stain the floor. Right? But if your floor is done with Comer and Cross, well, you just squeegeed all that blood and guts right out of there, and it does not stain ever.
It's
matter of fact,
it's got to be a good squeegee, though. Like if for that kind of work.
Well, yeah,
like an industrial strength squeegee. But it's not going to seep into the Comer and Cross coating is going to keep it tip top.
Are we murdering here?
You don't even need to put plastic down like that, Anthony Michael Hall does in the Dexter.
Dexter? No. Because Comer and Cross garage floor is never going to chip, crack, show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever, blood from your victims. None of that.
He's joking. I think people.
No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, no, we're being serious now.
Being serious. And you know what the best part about it is that Comer and Cross, they don't use any subcontractors. All their guys are their guys.
They'll keep your secrets.
They will.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Shh. I won't tell you. You pay money. I keep your secret.
They can do this all in one day, too. I want you to give them a call. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or ComerCross.com. COMER Cross.com. Inside the Buckeyes.
Common Man and Timmy present Inside the Buckeyes.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Do you know what's coming up on Saturday?
Neil Shipley's doing something.
Stop talking about Neil Shipley. He's struggling a little bit. He's going to get it together. He had a great 2025. 26 been a little bit rough. He qualified for the U.S. Open, made the cut, but we're trying to get our game back. Would you just leave him alone? He's a good, clean boy. He's getting a lot of advertisements, though, for a guy that's not really finishing in top 10, top 20s. Your boy Gotterup, though, since you brought up golf, I liked what Chris Gotterup did this past weekend. You watch any of that down the stretch on Sunday?
I didn't watch it.
20 under par. He went 9 under. And the poor dude who was a big winner on the Korn Ferry Tour, trying to win his first event, hit his ball in the water from the middle of the fairway on 18. He just needed a par to take it into
the guy that was chasing.
The guy that they were tied.
They were tied.
Yeah, Ben Coles, Genuine Sonoma. He was 20 under par, middle of the fairway, and then
I didn't
went
realize
right into the water.
that he attended Ohio State and played golf at Ohio State.
Shut up.
No, I hear the music playing. I thought this was Inside the Buckeyes, but apparently we're going to talk about Chris Gotterup's win. John Deere.
If you would just ever stop yapping,
go ahead. This
then
would be great.
maybe the segment would happen, or you're just going to make your jokes. Oh, we're going to talk about Neil Shipley.
What else do you want to talk about?
Coming up on Saturday is the first episode of Buckeye Replay. You know about that? Do you know about that?
I'm aware of it. We air it here on The Fan.
Yeah. You know who does it?
You?
I do it. I mean, I didn't do the games. I'm just editing the games where you'll hear Paul and Jim calling great Buckeye games from the past. So I figured we're going to have the 2002 Purdue game coming up on Saturday. It's going to be great fun to listen to.
They won it.
They won.
Spoiler.
We win these games.
I'm just saying, spoiler.
So let's go down memory lane. Everybody calls this game Holy Buckeye, and that's all well and good. Holy Buckeye! But I want to listen to the call from the radio booth. And this was your friend, my friend, Craig Krenzel, in one of the biggest plays in Ohio State football history, in one of the biggest games, and in one of the biggest seasons in Ohio State football history. That famous throw to Michael Jenkins on 4th down.
Looks like that's Brandon Joe and Lydell Ross in the offset eye. 4th and 1. Krenzel under center. Purdue blitzing. Krenzel back to throw. In trouble. Throws it long down the left sideline for Michael Jenkins. Got it. 6 points, Michael Jenkins. As Krenzel hit him on the fly down the left side of the field. And somehow Ohio State found a little magic that has eluded them all day.
What a call on 4th and 1. A lot of people think you keep it on the ground, you take the sure thing. Krenzel goes for the 1 in a million shot, takes it to Jenkins down the sideline. Number 12 hauls it in.
You know, that's the play that really jumps out. But there's a lot more that goes into that game.
I was going to say.
The injury to Maurice Clarett from a couple weeks earlier against Wisconsin.
The biggest part of that game.
Well, what is it
When I think of Craig Krenzel, okay, and I think of that game, I think of this.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboy is how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
I'll allow it.
You damn well will allow it.
I'll allow it. Craig had a tackle that saved a touchdown. Do you remember? He threw an interception earlier in that game.
Say he threw a pick.
Of course, he threw a pick. He was trying to get it to Bam Childress. It wasn't a great throw. Got tipped up.
Bam, good old Bam.
Kudavitas, I think, picked it off and is going down the sideline. And there was no. Yeah. Dolores.
I see.
Cam Dolores. So Saturday.
That was a hell of a segment. Good job.
Yeah.
What time is it on Saturday?
Thanks a lot for your encouragement.
No, what time is it?
For cheering on the segment.
Is
1
Neil
o'clock.
Shipley
1
on the
o'clock.
broadcast? Did you talk to him in between? You should have him on. You guys talk about that game. He probably, Teddy. He was probably pretty young.
Teddy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be with me. I know.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. You suck.
I know you've been with him the longest. He doesn't need the help.
He doesn't need it, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
See you next Tuesday with our gal, Jen Winters, coming up next. She loves to talk about boogers. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for some slowdown due to a crash on Gender Road between Refugee and Bryce Road. And there's a couple-minute holdup on westbound 270 on that North Outer Belt from Westerville to 71. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Baseball is a business built on patience. From long seasons to long-term contracts, the smartest organizations know success isn't just about one big swing. It's about consistency, development, and managing resources over time. Here's Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they help clients sustain success over time.
Winning teams invest in their farm systems, manage payroll wisely, and play the percentages. That same approach applies to your finances. At Riverside Bank of Dublin, we focus on steady growth and smart decision-making, and we invest in our people.
That's right, Travis. Riverside Bank helps create financial plans designed to last, not just for this season, but for years to come. Because whether it's building a championship roster or building financial security, fundamentals always win. Riverside Bank of Dublin, trusted, local, and committed to helping you succeed. Look for our new branch location in Bridge Park in Dublin.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The big one returns to Ohio. It's the Good Guys 28th Summit Racing Nationals presented by Grundy Insurance. See over 6,000 of the nation's baddest hot rods, muscle cars, and classic trucks on display. And don't miss Good Guys Autocross racing action, a tire-smoking burnout competition, a pro street takeover, an earth-shaking nitro thunderfest, meet the top builders, and so much more. Happening all this weekend at the Ohio Expo Center. Details at good-guys.com.
This is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hi, I've been dreaming of having an epic college setup.
But your college budget is less than epic.
Way less.
Well, with IKEA, you can get everything you need for college, from bedding to storage and decor, all at a great price.
That's good economics.
Sounds like someone just found their major.
Visit IKEA in-store or at ikea.us to get ready for college. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
One bite in, you'll be saying, that's hot as fire. Speedway's new hottest fire chicken sandwich turns up the temp. Eat the heat for $4.99 only at Speedway. Valid through 8/25/26. Participating stores. Exclude Speedy Cafe. See app for full terms.
Still riding the bench at a dead-end job? Time to get in the game. The Carpenters Union is hiring right now in the Columbus area. We're talking solid pay, real benefits, and a career you can build with your own two hands. No nonsense, just hard work and a future you control. Call a Carpenters Union rep today at 614-236-2440. That's 614-236-2440. The Carpenters Union. Build your career. Own your future.
If your garage door were a person, and it'd be the type of person taking calls on speakerphone in public, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fix sucky garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job,
car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse, Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Join T-Bone and Tyvis mornings on The Fan for football, food, and fun, featuring T-Bone.
Now, when you were talking about the football stuff, I was listening, but when you said Waffle House, I leaned forward in my chair.
And national champ Tyvis Powell.
I was staring myself in the mirror for a good 10 minutes today looking at it.
Where they solve all the world's complex problems.
We're not putting the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container.
Sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus.
Football, food, and fun with T-Bone and Tyvis. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on The Fan.
Summer is here, and there's no better time to upgrade your ride than at Germain Toyota of Columbus. Whether you're towing the boat, heading to the lake, or planning the ultimate family road trip, now's the time to save. Get $299 APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2026 Toyota Tundra, or lease the 2026 Camry LE for just $319 a month for 36 months and $399 due at signing and 10,000 miles per year. Make this your summer adventure with the team at Germain Toyota of Columbus, conveniently located at the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road, or shop anytime at GermainToyota.net. Germain Toyota of Columbus, where summer savings are in full swing.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Lionel Messi in Argentina made World Cup history yet again. Down 2-0, Messi scored the equalizer, Enzo Fernandez the game winner, and Argentina stunned Egypt 3-2 in the round of 16. It's the first time a team has won a knockout match in regulation, down 2 in the 75th minute. They'll face either Switzerland or Colombia, who kick off at 4. NBA Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell agree to a 4-year max deal. Knicks star Jalen Brunson underwent left wrist surgery. Kyle Lowry retired a Raptor, and former Buckeye Bruce Thornton signed a 4-year deal with the Rockets. Baseball, Reds host the Phillies at 7:10. Phillies Zach Wheeler faces Cincy's Andrew Abbott. Then at 7:40, Guardians visit the Twins. Cleveland's Joey Cantillo duels Minnesota's Taj Bradley. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Warmer weather, more time outside. Summer gives weight loss a head start. Awaken 180 gives you the plan to make it happen. The official weight loss program of summer.
A producer who passes out easily and hosts you wish would pass out easily. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Timmy, give me a number.
4, you dirty bastard.
Caller number 4 right now, 614-821-9710. Gets a family 4-pack of tickets. The Good Guys 28th Summit Racing Nationals, July 10th through the 12th at the Ohio Expo Center. Check out over 6,000 of the country's coolest hot rods, muscle cars, trick trucks, customs, and more. Passes are good for one day. Get details, vehicle registration, and ticket info at goodguys.com.
What are we doing for her today? We didn't even discuss this. What are you gonna...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jen Winters! She falls down, she craps her pants, she roots for the Steelers upside down eggplant. She tells bad jokes and swears on the air, gets busy in the chat ping pong cut chair. See you next Tuesday!
Jenny!
Hey!
Oh my God!
Isn't that good?
Did that debut last week? Oh my God!
It's a slapper, is what the kids say.
It moved.
Jen Winters.
If I had one, yeah, it would have moved.
Is the queen of promotions here at the Fan.
What's up, Jen?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
You know what I find very interesting about you? You are one of the most offensive people that I know. And I say that as a compliment.
I know.
That's why you and I are friends.
I love that for me.
You know, I go upstairs and you'll tell me the filthiest jokes. Just dirty, filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
yet,
certain things will just turn her off.
When we talk about boogers on the air, then you're like,
oh, boogers, I can't. No, that's just nasty.
Boogers are great. They're like farts and burps. Everybody's
and burps
got them.
Are fantastic. I love
Why does that not bother you?
Because it's funny. It's not. It's just
boogers aren't funny. Boogers should be in the convo with farts and burps.
No.
I agree. I feel like they're left out. I feel like they're ostracized. And it's been going on for a long time, and I say no.
Well, I think the reason why they're not thought equally is because there's no funny noise you can make when you're talking about a booger. But burps and farts, that lends itself to,
What noise would you make if you had to create a noise for a booger?
Just a
What would it be? No, that's for something else. No,
that's different than no. That's different from no.
It is like a splat. It'd be like a splat, or like a flick, like almost like a booger boing, like a boing, boing, like you're, sending it, really flicking that booger with a little boingy spring loading it.
Alrighty then.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Let's
I don't know,
workshop
Jen.
this.
I'm thinking. I'm looking for something.
I'm digging. I'm digging.
No, that's when you have wood.
That's erection?
That's a good application for that,
what
too.
That is.
That pretty much is the universal sounder for that.
Again.
That's a different one.
That's two different boings?
Listen, the differences.
You got caught having wood.
This is the first one.
It slipped out of the waistband.
Yes.
Just rocketed.
This is the first one. Here's the more traditional one that we use.
I like number 2.
So I think the first one could be our booger sound.
Neither of those connotate booger.
You don't pick your nose at all?
No.
Not at all?
No.
You just don't have any crusties that form in there?
I had to take a tissue like a, normal human being would.
Do you blow or do you pick?
That's what she said.
At what part of what facet of your life would you consider yourself the grossest that you're willing to share?
I don't know, a teenager, because you don't know how to do anything. I don't know.
What aspect was gross? Like, is it like the way that you go like an extra day without a shower at a certain point, or you forget to brush your teeth? Like,
that was college.
When would you say you were the grossest?
College.
Yeah.
Because you just didn't care. I would go to class in pajamas, wear a baseball hat because I haven't washed my hair in 3 days.
A baseball hat. Dear God, a baseball hat.
What kind of answer are you looking for?
Yeah, the time I had meningitis. Like what I saw Bert Kreischer, he was on his Two Bears, One Cave podcast with Tom Segura, and I saw this clip of him, and he was like, I accidentally crapped my pants in the middle of the night, and I didn't realize I had done it until
I guess
the next night.
I'm looking for something more. I didn't set that up or frame that well. I'm thinking of, say, you purposefully don't flush the toilet after it's a pee because it's not yellow enough.
That does not happen in our house.
That kind of thing.
Why would you do that? That's stupid.
Some people do that.
No.
Some people don't flush the toilet?
You pay the water bill, you pay to flush the toilet after every time you use it.
Obviously, that's gross.
Unless you live in Licking County, like I did growing up, and we had a well that ran on electricity, and if you didn't have electricity, you couldn't.
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
There's still a practicing crowd that if it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah.
Right. Conserving the water.
By the way, speaking of wells.
Yeah.
Baby Jessica.
Yes.
There was a thing on her last night on TV.
Seriously?
If you're not familiar with Baby Jessica, she was like 2 years old or 18 months old, whatever the hell it was. And she fell down a well.
Yes.
And the entire world was captivated as they tried to get her out of this well, and
their eyes go cross.
They're digging special tunnels to try and rescue her out of this well. I really think it was much ado about nothing.
There was nothing else going on. Was it like 1986 when
I don't know why. Just leave her down there.
What'd you think about
Leave her down there. She was dumb enough to get down there.
What'd you think about the Lindbergh baby?
That baby was never. That baby was dead. And that happened in like the 1920s. Nobody cares. That baby would be dead by now anyway.
It was a sensation, though.
Yeah, but we didn't have
the whole country.
I don't like when you say sensation.
It was a
sensation.
The national sensation.
I'll tell you.
The talkies were talking about it.
We loved the criminals back then. I guess we still do now. But then there was the was it Bonnie and Clyde? Who were the criminals where like everybody crowded the streets? when they had their last stand in the town.
Well, that's just
and then
been
brought them back in.
glorified by
Everyone was
the movies.
loving
That really
them.
wasn't how
No,
it
I'm
was.
pretty sure people were really infatuated with that. You can see some of the pictures. The women would go
They
crazy.
held signs up and said, "Marry me."
Oh, they were
Clyde."
hot. They were hot after John Dillinger.
They'd like
Man,
flash them. As
if you were a flapper gal and you had your chance with John Dillinger.
But we've always had this, though. We got women right now that are writing murderers in prison.
yeah, I mean,
Ted
there's-
Bundy got married in prison to somebody.
Luigi, who
Luigi,
offed
that's right. Shot the executive
from like Anthem Health or something like that. Yeah.
People think he's sexy.
I think most women though are just infatuated with the storytelling. Like those podcasts and those movies and those shows have had sort of a spike here, like the murder, like the real
true crime.
the true crimes. Like Netflix is doing a lot of those. I don't know if like if most of the women that enjoy the show want to be sexually involved with the perps, with the dude perps that are doing the killing and the chopping, and I don't know if that's. I don't know if that really. Oh, I got to tell you, the way he uses that serrated knife.
You don't use a serrated knife. You're not an animal.
that's
Feel
not how you
really
kill-
good on
that's
my
a-
calf.
If you really wanted to like cause harm, you'd use a serrated knife. But
You know, normally we discuss what's going on behind
and I
the
actually
scenes.
have something that's
Well, what
kind
do
of big, but
What do you have?
I mean, it's 410 already.
No, come on. What is it?
Our Breaking Tees store. It pains me to say Breaking Tees because I spent a very long time trying to put together an actual store of our own, but due to current circumstances, we can't do it. So Breaking Tees has 5 new designs that I've done, and they are up right now.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
I didn't know that. And where do we get them?
So I will be, there's one minor tweak that I've asked them to do for your shirt because it doesn't say Common Man and Timmy on it. So they'll be making that.
That's even better.
Yes.
Is it a how you doing,
Yes,
little partner?
It's how you doing, little partner. And
it's available now.
It's available now.
That's exciting.
So, when I go home, I didn't think it would be up and running today. I thought it'd be up by the end of the week. So after I'm done here, I'm going to go home and finish my work and put up stuff all over social media. We have one for you guys, for Morning Juice, for Rothman and Ice, The Buckeye Show, and Bishop and Friends. The one that
And T-Bone and Tyvis can just go to hell?
No, the one that I did for T-Bone and Tyvis was amazing, but
It was rejected because it was too sexual in nature.
Yeah, too many penises. No, it's a takeoff of the IC logo, and Breaking Tees says, yeah, no, we can't do that trademark. So I will be coming up with a new T-Bone and Tyvis.
How much is the Walker Told Me I Have AIDS t-shirt? $89.99?
I think it's $34, but don't quote me on that because I have to add another graphic to it. And I know people in the chat love to blame me for things not being in certain time, spaces, and dollar amounts. So I'm not.
Is this
fully,
you getting pissy in the chat?
That's me getting pissy in the chat. And I mean, I can call somebody out, but I'm not going to call them out by name.
Look out,
Coach Beard.
Rusty Rotors. Oh, Coach Beard.
Coach
Beard and Rusty.
That guy hates me.
In the no-no room.
And he's like, I don't ever want to say anything around Coach Beard or else.
Is he a Ted Lasso fan?
No.
Is that what that is?
I love Ted Lasso, and hopefully he's not because he is not cool.
He's not nice like Ted Lasso or Coach Beard.
Or Coach Beard. He hates me.
Don't be mean to Jen in the chat.
I'm trying my
the
best.
Chat is a fun place.
I'm trying my best.
For degenerates to gamble.
I really am.
But here's what you do. When you see Jen out and about, I want you to give her a hug.
Don't.
Yes?
No.
No, stop it.
No.
I want you to give her a hug, and
You
I
want
want
her
you
to punch you in the stomach?
I want you to tell her about your best booger story. And then wipe one on her. Thank you, Jen.
Also, donate to our fan drive. There's going to be information up about that as well. As we saw last
Real
week.
fans,
As
yeah.
we saw last week, people need fans. People need to be cool during this time of year. So there will be more info on that coming up.
We want
as
like
well.
the standard box fans that you see
There's
most of
a
the
link
stores
directly
supply
to
this time of year.
An Amazon wish list. It'll get shipped right over to our friends at Life Care Alliance. So, yeah, if you could help out with that, and then if you want to buy a T-shirt, that's awesome too.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Jenny.
I love you guys.
One of the worst at his job is thankfully not going to do the job anymore. And no, it's not me. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident causing some holdup on southbound 71 on the north side at 270, and there's a couple-minute delay on southbound 315 going from 670 to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Fresh, fast, and made just for you. Fusion has your cravings covered. Build your perfect 10-piece sushi roll or create your go-to bowl. Keep it real, keep it fresh. Check them out at fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Join the Reds July 10th through the 12th when the Chicago Cubs come to town for a 3-game series presented by Kroger Zero Hunger, Zero Waste. Stick around after Friday's game for a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by PNC. Fans in attendance on Saturday will receive a team baseball card set thanks to Cons while supplies last. Wrap up the weekend on Sunday the 12th and enjoy some afternoon baseball with first pitch at 1:40. Get your tickets now at reds.com/tickets.
Joint pain is awful when you're the person who's fighting through it, but I'm betting you aren't the only one affected by it. Maybe you love someone who struggled with joint pain. You see what they don't say, what they slowly stop doing. It's July. It's time to be outside, moving, playing, living, and you have to sit it out. Hey, it's Tyvis Powell. Let's talk about getting that life back. At QC Kinetics here in the Columbus area, that's what's happening every day with Dr. Ray Tasner and his team. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, and back, they are finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments done right here in the office. No surgery, long recovery, or putting life on hold. Just real relief. The inflammation eases and the pain lets go. We hear it all the time, not just from patients, but from the people around them. He's back. She's herself again. So if this sounds like you or someone you love, go find out what's possible. QC Kinetics offers a free consultation to see if you're a good candidate. Go to QCkinetics/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Stay hydrated, it's hot out there.
So my teenage son just went out in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's 98 degrees. At least I know he'll be cool in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge.
Get too hot?
Hey, my phone.
Oh, your phone. Should've known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Thank you for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make room for possibilities.
We've loaded the moving van and we're leaving a ton of stuff at our old address. Can you make it disappear?
All you have to do is point.
Can you come right now?
We're on our way.
We make space for hope.
We make space for dreams.
We make space for what matters.
We are 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Let us make room for your possibilities.
We can make your house happier.
And your future brighter.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
What defines Ohio? A place that dares to go first and never looks back. There's no slowing us down. In Ohio, we're powering America, discovering breakthroughs, driving the future, propelling tomorrow. At Jobs Ohio, our mission is clear. Strengthen job opportunities and empower Ohio's workforce. Ohio, our time is now. See Ohio's momentum at jobsohio.com/Ohio's time.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Starting Saturday, July 11th, we'll take you back to some of the greatest comebacks in Buckeye football history. It's Buckeye Weekly, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Hear the games on the Fan, OhioStateBuckeyes.com, and on the Learfield Varsity app. Go Bucks!
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Now, we could see a little bit of patchy fog overnight tonight into early Wednesday morning across central Ohio. Overnight lows in the upper 60s on Wednesday, shooting for a high of 89, mainly dry and sunny. On Thursday, dry, sunny in the morning, 40% chance of a couple showers or storms in the afternoon, and a high temp of 89. On Friday, a higher 70% chance of precip. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
These two dopes fight like an old married couple.
Girl fight.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, check it out. Nerd Fight. Please subscribe to the program wherever you get your audio. Spotify.
Well, not
Apple
there.
Music.
You got us popped yesterday with the Edwin McCain move.
I'll be your crying shoulder.
I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Is it fan or man? Fan of your life or man in your life?
I think it's fan. Fan
Teddy?
of your life.
I'll be better when it's over.
I'll be better when this show's over. So,
Thanks.
Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device, free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Let's talk about... Oh, by the way, baby Jessica, I was talking about it in the last segment. 1987, fell down a well. Joe Tardy, friend of the program, sent this along.
How's Joe doing?
Back in April, terrible.
Oh.
Back in April... she was arrested for domestic violence. She's 40 years old now. We don't know who she was beating in the house, whether it was her kids or a dude, or I have no idea. But baby Jessica, I have no update on this story, was arrested back in April for domestic violence.
Yeah, the stock Google image for baby Jessica is a woman in an orange suit.
That's her mugshot.
Exactly. That's the mug.
Let's think about this, though. If she wasn't rescued from that well, then whoever she beat back in April doesn't get beat.
Could have been beat by the next gal or the next guy.
But they wouldn't be beat by Jessica, baby Jessica.
No. I don't know what Jessica McClure's social status was, how good her job was, where she was living. Yeah, what is that? The Simpsons guy?
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman. Yeah, that's right. I haven't watched The Simpsons in forever.
That's nice. Good. C.B. Bucknor. One of the worst umpires in Major League Baseball history. He's 63 years old, and it's been reported today he has accepted Major League Baseball's buyout offer and will retire after the season. That's how good these umpires have it. They're not just told, you're really bad. And it's not just us saying it. Here's paper from machines.
Here's papier-mâché.
I'm just saying, we can actually see on this piece of paper, because the robots are telling us how bad you really are compared to everybody else when it comes to calling balls and strikes. So, because of that, because of the clear, hard evidence, your job has been terminated. No, Major League Baseball can't do that. Instead, they go to the guy and they say, hey, we'd love to fire you because you're bad, but we can't. So can you take some money for a couple more years and just say that you're going to retire and then go away, please? We'll pay you for 2 more years. I know you wanted to do this for 2 more years till you were 65, but we'll pay you until you're 65. Please retire. And C.B. Bucknor has said, okay, I guess I'll do that.
Good.
After the season.
Yeah, after the season. That name, that guy's name, it sounds like he played for the 1919 Chicago Black Sox. C.B. Bucknor. It's like he was on the roster with Eddie Seacott.
C.B. Bucknor in the windup.
Now C.B. Bucknor's in the batter's box now. Oh, and he takes a shot out to left field. That's going to be a home run.
He actually called himself out on strikes. The umpire said it was a ball, but C.B. Bucknor said, no, I was out. It was a strike.
Still is a hell of a swing for a 51-year-old. My God.
He's 63, not 51.
I know. I was just alluding to they played into their 50s.
By the way, speaking of the baseball, you never told me you went to New York City last week, and you told me that you went to a Yankee game.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Yeah.
You did not tell me what you thought of the Yankee experience or what you thought of Yankee Stadium, because I ain't been there.
You ain't been there.
No.
I ain't seen it before this either. I never got around to seeing the original Yankee Stadium. That was something that I wanted to do. They tore the thing down before I got a chance to get up there and see it. I'm I wouldn't say I'm not going to die happy if I don't get to all of the major league ballparks.
No,
it's
but
something
Yankee
that I aspire to.
Stadium is a pretty big mecca. If you're serious about seeing ballparks, you go to Yankee Stadium.
Typically, when me and the fam and we go around, take some of these, shorter, 2-3 night-ish trips, and we're going to be around a city center, if we can. If the home baseball club is in town, I want to check out a game. I think it's a good way to just kill 3 hours. I mean, you're typically just moseying around and doing stuff when you're visiting a city.
I agree.
I told you how pissed off I was that we didn't get to go to Petco or whatever the hell they call the San Diego Padres stadium these days. We discussed it. It was talked about, and we had to go back to the San Diego Zoo. And that zoo is the most godforsaken, overrated zoo I've ever heard of. It's built on all these hills and mountains. The paths are so thin. Our zoo is way better.
I don't know
way
why.
better
We're
than the San Diego
for
Zoo.
Zoos. You shouldn't be going to zoos anywhere.
I wanted to go to the ballpark. Everyone says it's a top 5 major league park, and I was right there.
And instead,
we had a game,
you went to
and
see
we didn't get to
the
go.
armadillos.
Yeah. We
at
went
the
to
San Diego Zoo.
We went to go find their fabulous meerkats, and they didn't exist. They disappeared. They vanished. We're walking right to the area on the map where the meerkats are supposed to be. They weren't there. So anyway, Yankee Stadium, we went there, and I got to tell you, I've been looking forward to say this for all my Yankee fans and my Yankee friends out there.
Yeah. I mean, you're an Oriole fan.
I'm an Orioles fan.
So you're a fan of the rival team.
I get how that will be perceived. I understand. But you know what? What I say to them is like, who cares what I have to say? You've got all the winning, right? Like, I'm not going to argue with that. The way that the organizations have been structured, what you pay for.
The experience in the ballpark and all of that.
And I contend.
You contend.
I'm not arguing who's got the better baseball team. I just said that. You can't, as a Yankee fan, look me in the eye with honesty in your heart if you've been to Camden Yards and try to compare uniqueness.
Well, Camden Yards is an
classiness
all-time
of
great.
ballparks. I thought that Yankee Stadium really sucked. Tonight! It was a big nothing burger. It was the most bland, boring stadium I've ever seen.
You wanted more pizzazz?
And it was Teddy, no pizzazz.
No pizzazz.
Lacked pizzazz. Great American Ballpark, much better. Incorporates a river. Got a nice little porch out there in the outfield. Places to walk, things to do. Guardians Ballpark, much better. This, and I looked it up too to confirm if it was just me feeling this or if this is sort of a shared opinion across baseball fans, consistently will be in the bottom 10 ballparks in the majors. I just don't understand it. You're in New York City. You're in one of the greatest cities in the world. Why don't you turn that thing south so you're looking at the skyline so you can see the Empire State Building or the World Trade Center? You got a body of water right there. You got the Hudson. Maybe sidle it more up there so you incorporate the water. Cut some of that crap out of the outfield so you can actually see out and have some sight lines.
Timmy,
have something be pretty and beautiful.
You're there to watch the baseball. What the hell are we looking at the view for?
No, I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm also there to experience a park.
So you're saying
I want to see
that the
nice
experience
sights
would be better if
in
you could
between
see
the baseball,
like Captain Sully doing the emergency landing on the Hudson River.
Yeah. Yes.
They angled it that way because the original Yankee Stadium also faced that way.
That sucked too.
Well, I'm just saying, that's why they did it.
Turn that towards the city. Why are you going to have a ballpark in a great city and then not incorporate features of that town, whether it's the view, whether it's placement?
Because you're going to the game. You're going to watch the Yankees. That's the show.
I get that that's the show, but do more. We're building the park, and once we build it, that's it. There's no changing it after you build it.
So you want like
Make
an animatronic Sinatra to pop up, start singing the news.
Oh, and all the
when
stuff.
they hit a home run.
Oh my God, dude! All the sound that they pump in, and then we get into the stuff that you don't need, right? Because you're Yankee Stadium and you're there to watch the Yankees.
Well, that I can't argue with.
Outside of a couple of museums, and you have your team store behind home plate. Ooh, everybody has that. Food I thought was like so. They did have like a nice a couple pastrami things. You got your New York pizza, like a pastrami fry that looked really tasty. That was one of the things that was on their menu.
$27.
pretty expensive. Yeah, you're about right on, like mid 20s for that item.
Let's do some rapid fire. Coming up in 2 minutes. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 15-minute holdup due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after Cleveland Avenue. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from 33 to I-70. This report is sponsored by NJM Insurance. At NJM, they go to great lengths for their policyholders with award-winning service and coverage that's right for you. NJM takes insuranoia, the fear of dealing with your insurance company, and clears it down the field. Get a quote at njm.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
During July, Low T Center is celebrating America's 250th anniversary with our 250 for 250 event. Start testosterone replacement therapy between now and July 31st. Stay on the treatment for 90 days and you'll receive a $250 account credit. If you've been dealing with low energy, low sex drive, brain fog, or lack of motivation, don't ignore the signs of low testosterone. Get tested, get answers, get back to feeling like yourself again. Visit fixmylowt.com and book your free T test. That's fixmylowt.com.
Whether you're repping the orange and brown or shouting Hoo Day, the ultimate football pilgrimage is closer than you think. Ditch the living room, get the family on the road, and make the short drive to greatness and visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. From the backyard to the gridiron, it's the one place where every fan comes together to create new family memories. Make it a weekend to remember and see why Ohio truly is the heart of football. Visit ProFootballHOF.com and plan your visit today.
Your next getaway is closer than you think at your Columbus Zoo. Baby elephants, playful tigers, hungry giraffes. Explore North America Trek and discover rescued bear cubs, eagles, and more. Plan your visit today at columbuszoo.org.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The only thing more erotic than listening to this show is riding through Krispy Kreme's conveyor of goo. But only one of those things is legal. This is Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's Ask Tyvis Anything at 7:30. Jake Trotter from ESPN covers college football. Will be on Bishop and Friends at 10:30 tomorrow morning. Adam Schefter, he's grumpy, also from ESPN. He'll be on Rothman and Ice at 12:30. And then on this show tomorrow, it's Leather Jacket Time with Nicole Sheeran, Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer, and it's a good, clean Wednesday. Lots of your emails. But right now, you know what time it is, Timmy.
I know.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Sponsored by the Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
All right, Teddy, rapid fire number 1.
The Buckeyes may have to pay a running back recruit $1 million to get him. Do you think it's wise to pay a running back $1 million, or would you rather see that money go to other positions or multiple players?
No, I think if you really think this guy's a difference maker, he's the number 2 running back in the class, number 10 overall prospect in the class of 2027, and you think you can really make him a focal point of your offense, and he catches the ball out of the backfield. I assume this is not like a huge Jerome Bettis type of guy. Those guys don't exist anymore.
No,
if they feel like
he's a multi-talented guy.
$1 million is the going rate for a talent like that, then cut the check.
I think we broke this down. We had a good full segment yesterday talking about name, image, and likeness, and just sort of the future and what Ohio State should be doing.
Of the show, to be honest with you.
Because it was very, very sportsy. But no, I mean, there's a lot of Buckeye fans that are really interested in David Gabriel George coming out of Tennessee, highly sought after 5-star running back for the 2027 cycle, and we got a good shot to get him. And if you believe that value is there, sometimes maybe across the board the running back is not what you would value like that, because for me, I've sort of been in the boat of it's more about the offensive line, and I have confidence that any running back that we have here at Ohio State will be able to get the job done if the offense is good around him. And we've seen that a lot in the past. But if he is a special type of player and he gets up to that J.K. Dobbins, Zeke type status, then it will be worth it.
Rapid fire number 2.
Just don't throw him a screen pass or anything. So
No, J.K. Dobbins will drop that, and then you lose a national championship.
Throw Zeke a screen pass.
Thank you. Yeah. Now that Team USA is out of the World Cup, are you still going to be watching? And if so, do you have another country that you're rooting for to win?
Nah,
Yes.
not rooting.
I'm
Watching,
still going to be watching. I'm going to enjoy the spectacle. I enjoy it. I like the international competition. I like how seriously everybody takes it. And you know what? Just the quality of soccer, too. This is not a rip on Major League Soccer because it's real. But if you're just used to watching MLS games and then you turn on the World Cup, it's a completely different brand of soccer. You are watching the best of the best competition. And I enjoy the hell out of it. And I'm going to be rooting. I am going to be rooting for somebody.
I just picked mine as I looked down at the sheet, too. I'm definitely watching. I was questioning while you were talking there if I'm rooting for anyone. And I have decided I do want to root for somebody.
I'm going to root for chaos. I'm going to root for a continent that's never won the World Cup. I'm going to root for Morocco.
Morocco.
Yes.
An African team.
That's right. Morocco.
All right. I picked a different one. This guy's been all over social media. We said if it was 2,000 years ago, he'd be the last face that you saw on a battlefield when he swung an axe into your face. Erling Haaland, the Norwegians, the Viking row. I'll be going for Norway.
Teddy, who are you rooting for?
Colombia seemed to have a physical brand of ball.
Thank you, Les Miles.
Yeah.
You had that ready to go, didn't you?
He sure did.
I was hoping you were going to ask
He sure
me.
did.
Rapid fire number 3.
All right. Yesterday, we were chatting about ballpark food. I want to know, what's your favorite ballpark food?
Oh, back when I was banging. When I would go to the White Sox games, I had my little thing that I would do. So you walk into the stadium, and they have the Polish sausages on the grill and this mountain of grilled onions right next to it. And you just get the onion juice on the Polish, and you pile that on with a little yellow mustard. And that's my first course. And then what I like to do is I like to get myself a beer, and I like to get myself a bag of peanuts, the peanuts in the shell. And I will sit there for the entire game, and I will work on those peanuts. And a little bit of the shell pops into that beer. You get a little salty swig of that beer.
You love.
I do.
You love when that shell, oopsie just
daisy,
slips right in.
The salty shell got in my beer.
The draft beer. It's got to be draft beer. I can't stand drinking beer out of a can at a ballpark.
Well, I was going to say, I like the can.
I do too,
but at the ballpark, you're right. You need the draft beer.
Especially if you want to do your little peanut shell trick. You got to have that.
They didn't give us bottles and cans at White Sox games because we would just use those as torpedoes.
I think we discussed this yesterday well enough with Stark. I think fries are really underrated as far as their status as a ballpark food. I mean, if hot dog's number 1, fries would be like a 1B. And I'm going to get whatever the thing to get is at your park.
I agree with that.
That's what you do.
I agree.
In Boston, it was the Fenway Frank, right? In Chicago, it's whatever variation of the Chicago dog. It's the Big Red Smoky. In Cincy, it's at Camden Yards, you have the crab macaroni like on the dog. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. A little topping on that. So that's how I do it. That's what I'm doing.
Rapid fire number 4.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married at Madison Square Garden. If you had to choose a stadium or an arena to get married in, then which one are you choosing?
St. John Arena. We're having it here in town.
I was actually thinking about that.
Where are you? The flip down wooden seats.
Yeah. Remember the balcony though, you couldn't see it, because of the poles in the way.
Oh, stop it! I think we're putting 15,000 in for our wedding. We're all going to have
for Colin, man. Yeah.
Oh, but not for me.
No.
I'm an icon, Timmy.
You're like a lower bowl.
Yeah. I'm an icon. Standing room only for my nuptials.
I could go Cavelli Center. I don't need that capacity.
I would do actually the Shot. I'd do the Schottenstein Center.
The Shot?
Yeah.
Stop it.
And then I would light it on fire as soon as I was done. We'd light the unity candle at the ceremony.
Oopsie.
Oopsie daisy. I lit the whole thing on fire. I guess we have to play at St. John now.
Man, those black curtains really looks like a flambe. That's too bad.
You know what? I don't know. What would you pick?
Wrigley Field. How about that?
No,
Yeah,
Wrigley
shut
Field.
up.
You want to just smell piss on the outside?
Allen Fieldhouse. I'm thinking of iconic basketball venues, like
Nice,
college
yeah.
basketball venues. But really, I think St. John Arena is so beautiful. I remember when me and Sanzi boy, Dane Sanzenbacher, we were getting out of the cold before that Tennessee game. We were out there on campus doing an appearance.
Yeah.
And it was still way before the skull session, so we were out of there before that started. But we just went in there, and there was maybe only like a couple hundred people that had filed in there. We just sat there and just admired the surroundings.
What would your answer
Just
be,
beautiful.
Teddy?
I would take the shoe, and then that way I could have a fall wedding because I would just have it and the game's going on at the same time. And then that way you don't miss the game and your wedding's there.
I like that.
It's a perfect solution for
very
everybody.
good. I like it.
What about
the shoe?
The shoe,
yeah.
Although
The shoe,
Yankee
basketball
Stadium's
arena
pretty
for me.
good too. Yankee Stadium.
I mean, maybe
Timmy says Yankee Stadium sucks.
I know, that's why I said
may as
that.
well do something fun in there, right?
Uh-oh.
Run out of time.
Not so rapid on the rapid fire.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go for it now. Rapid fire number 5.
Yesterday was National Fried Chicken Day. Where do you go when you want the best fried chicken?
Okay.
Yeah,
Listen.
That's correct.
When made properly.
You shouldn't have to say it.
I understand.
If you have to say when made properly, then that's not
made
good.
properly, which is admittedly 5 to 8% of the time.
It's never. Popeyes would be the spot.
It's Popeyes, all right?
Bojangles is far more consistent when it comes to
Bojangles
fried
doesn't
chicken.
even have the bone-in
They don't.
fried chicken
They-
at the locations
they don't.
here.
They have chicken fingers. So
No.
I will tell you this. I am on the market. I'm looking. So if you guys have recommendations for great bone-in fried chicken, I see there's a place in Grandview I haven't been to yet called Just Chicken since the Crispy Coop shut down. I think we need more good bone-in Southern-style fried chicken.
I got a place for you to go if you want to drive a little bit.
I'll drive.
All right, it's in Amish country. Got to go out to the Holmes County.
See Reimer?
Yeah, his relatives work there. It's called Mrs. Yoder's. All right?
Of course it is.
Mrs. Yoder's.
Is that the only name for every shop out in Amish country?
Yoder's.
Is it by the puppy mill?
No, it's a little further away from the puppy mill. But you can stop. It's probably 20 minutes. Go get yourself a cream stick and a puppy.
That's where you get your dogs, Teddy.
And then go get yourself some fried chicken. And it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. And normally, I'm not a fan of the all-you-can-eat buffets. But, man, they're turning this chicken around so often.
Take your bucket with you.
Juicy. You take a bite of this chicken, you will physically see a gush of juice pop out of this bird.
Do you have to make a sound? It's so good.
It makes it itself.
Do you have to go, oh?
No, this is what
when
it's
you take a bite?
You take a bite, you're like,
Hey, you like the juice?
hey, can I get a juice?
The juice is good.
Yeah, the juice is good. Yeah.
I'll get you more juice.
Mrs. Yoder, good. Teddy, what's your answer for the fried chicken?
Popeyes, obviously.
When made properly.
Yes.
Our KFC closed down. You know that?
That's because KFC really sucks.
It burned down?
Do you know I was there when the kitchen caught on fire?
Of course.
We had to vacate the restaurant.
I wouldn't expect anything less than that. Let's talk about some really stupid ideas. Coming up next, Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and 11th Avenue. And you're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 315 from Kinnear Road to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Cool cars, cool people, good tires. Get ready for the biggest and best automotive happening of the year. The Good Guys 28th Summit Racing Nationals presented by Grundy Insurance. Over 6,000 classes. Shop the
the swap meet in Huge Fender Midway. See which ride takes home the crown of the Good Guys 2026 Forge Line Street Machine and Classic Instrument Street Rod of the Year. All this weekend at the newly renovated Ohio Expo Center in Columbus. Details at good-guys.com.
If you dread dealing with your insurance company more than you dread yard work, in 90-degree weather,
wow, it is a scorcher out there today.
with a swarm of hungry mosquitoes buzzing around, then you might have Insuranoia. And if you have Insuranoia, then you should get NJM. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
At Metal Supermarkets, we're all about getting you and your crew to quit in time sooner. That's why our service is a cut above. You see, no matter the project, we'll get you to the right metal, shape, and grade. Cut to any size, ready real fast. And yeah, we'll deliver, leaving plenty of time for the important things, like opening an ice-cold can of aluminum. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience store for metal.
Common Man and Timmy here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Hey, Timmy, that new hotel is open, and it's amazing.
It really is. Also, we have red, white, and win drawings on Saturdays in July. You can step into the flying cash machine for a chance to win up to $2,000 in pen cash.
And the best part, all-you-can-eat crab legs are back. Be here on Tuesdays in July and August from 4 to 10 for Canadian snow crab legs with butter, corn on the cob, and Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
This is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hi, I've been dreaming of having an epic college setup.
But your college budget is less than epic.
Way less.
Well, with IKEA, you can get everything you need for college, from bedding to storage and decor, all at a great price.
That's good economics.
Sounds like someone just found their major.
Visit IKEA in-store or at IKEA.us to get ready for college. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365, winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice, Orthopedic One. When I'm hurting and it's affecting my golf game, these are the guys I turn to. And if you're in pain or you just suffered an injury, start with the specialists. Start at orthopedic1.com.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh, no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Oh, look. It's Common Man and Timmy taking a break from ping pong. Okay. Voice guy go pee-pee now. Here's Man and Timmy.
Hey.
You sound really excited.
Happy Tuesday to all of you who are listening. I'll tell you what, Timmy, you missed a hell of a game. I watched Argentina and Egypt today.
Oh, you mean
before the show?
The game that was on while we were on the air, sort of? Or was it done before we got here?
It was off.
It was done?
It was off.
Yeah, I didn't keep my eyes on that.
Unbelievable. Egypt, you know, they got a 2-0 lead for pretty much the entire game. They're leading the game. The fans are excited. You got the Argentinian fans in the crowd looking like they want to kill themselves. And then the Argentines
Argentinians?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They go out and they score 3 goals in 13 minutes. And it's just like, oh, we're just kidding. Just kidding. Here we go. You thought it was all going Egypt's way. It was going to be a huge upset. And then, not.
Incredible. That would have been easily the biggest moment in history for Egypt. Probably in sporting history.
No.
For their country.
In just history in general.
Bigger than the Sphinx.
The pyramids.
Oh, nothing.
King Tut. Cleopatra. It's old news.
By the way, I didn't know how to feel about this. They were showing like shots of the fans and like where are we at? Like with what do they call the head dressings that that a Cleopatra would wear? What's that called?
I don't know.
Because people were wearing those in the stands.
Now,
it took me back to when, the Washington Redskins fans would just wear the headdresses in the stands.
I think the difference
they were wearing those at the Super Bowl in the early 90s, and it makes me uncomfortable when I watch it back.
Those were just white people.
Those are just white dudes.
Right. I'm pretty sure everybody who was dressed up like that today
is Egyptian.
Now, I'm not saying that like other Egyptians who are there aren't looking at those Egyptians and saying, what the hell?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What do you put your pharaoh outfit on for?
Yeah, it's like a pharaoh hat. Yeah.
I don't think that's what the technical term is.
I don't know.
I think it's called the Nemes. It's Nemes. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Nemes. Nemes, Nemes.
Well, anyway, they were all decked out in that. Some of them were. And Timmy and I both thought it was a touch racist, but then we remembered that the people wearing them were Egyptian. So I guess they're allowed?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's a period of time where you look down upon in any type of way. I'm not well versed enough to know if like the pharaohs back in the ancient times of Egypt, if they were like big into just, killing entire groups of people. I mean, that's everyone,
all
right?
Those,
that's
people.
every group of people back then. It was all about conquest.
I think they build those big pyramids. They had slave labor.
Oh, yeah. You think people just happily lived after they built those? You're crushed by a 7,000-pound stone. You're just Jim's under the rock. We lost Jim today. Oh, well, he put in a good day. He put in some good work on the pyramids. We'll think of him.
The inconsistency about Egypt is astonishing to me because on one hand, they were so advanced to the point where they learned how to do cataract surgery. All right, think about that for a second. Now, they would do it in a very rudimentary way. They took like a needle and a little straw, and they would actually suck the cataract out of your eye.
Jam it into your eye and suck it out?
Yeah, they would, but it was very technical. They would, they embraced their equivalent of modern medicine, and at the same time, they would traipse around wearing like dog heads and worship the sun god.
To each their own.
I'm right. It's just, and you know what?
You
people
can't explain
5,000 years from now will look at us and say, look at these stupid idiots. Look what they did.
So what type of shows have you watched in the past that have really explained the building of the pyramids? Because I've heard a lot about
I've watched all those shows.
The levels of engineering and math.
Tremendously technical.
That went into that is pretty astounding.
Like anything in society that we don't automatically understand or can compute it to what we do in modern times, what some people do is, we couldn't do that. Aliens did it. It's like, oh, okay, because we don't do it now, so that must mean we could never do it. Things were different back then. We found different ways. Stones. How'd they get to stones? The Stonehenge. Aliens or big giants moved them. It's like, or we just had nothing to do.
Use giant animals.
I'm just saying.
Pulleys and systems. Yeah,
you find a way.
You find a way. You do it.
To do these things.
Water can move things. Like you don't know. I'm reading a little thing about this. So 2500 BC is approximately when the Great Pyramid of, is it Giza?
Giza.
Yeah, Giza. I like that. That's good. It was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4,000 years.
It's astonishing, isn't it?
It is astonishing.
It's astonishing.
And it's millimeter-level precision in alignment to true north within a fraction of a degree. And they used I mean, it doesn't say what they used. I don't know how they did, move the stones, but 2.3 million stone blocks.
And what you're seeing now has been worn down by erosion. I mean, think about how
and
perfect.
it still stands the test of time.
How perfect it looked. It was like almost gleaming white. The sun would reflect off of the stone and you would die. You'd go blind. Every time I look at you, I go blind.
It's too bright, baby.
Let's talk about a stupid idea. Adam Schefter had this. Actually, Seth Wickersham had this. Adam Schefter reposted it. When Bill Belichick and the Patriots divorced in 2024, Sean Payton considered presenting Broncos owner Greg Penner a proposal for the ages. Hire Belichick as head coach until he reached 15 wins, enough to break Don Shula's career record of 347. Peyton would temporarily step down to assistant head coach and run the offense, then move back after Belichick became the all-time leader. In the end, it was too complicated and maybe too fanciful.
Fanciful? That's a nice word.
Stupid.
That's dumb. It's really dumb.
How stupid is that?
Sean, what are you thinking up?
I love Bill. He's my mentor.
You're the coach of the team. Do your job. You don't have to give him a freebie. And that's the weirdest thing I've heard of. Well, like an equivalent
all these guys are idiots.
You should have guest hosts take over for the show, only it would work in reverse. Until the ratings tanked enough to when you'd have to come back and work again.
Why do you think you're here? You're essentially a Make-A-Wish.
Thanks.
I went to management and said,
good time.
Let's make him think he's the
Why don't
co-host.
you help out Tiny Tim
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through a tough time.
My whole run.
Local journalism remains undefeated. Undefeated. I'm going to talk about this coming up next. My favorite story of the day. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt, going from 670 to 161. You're also going to hit a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from 71 to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by your local Root Air Conditioning Pro Partners. Is it rude to touch someone else's thermostat? Absolutely, unless you're a certified Root Pro Partner and fixing a problem system for good. Get out with the old and in with the Root this summer. Upgrade to a high-efficiency Root system at RootColumbus.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Join us for Diamond Seller's Wedding Weekend, July 24th and 25th. We guarantee the best price year-round, and Wedding Weekend adds an advantage you won't find anywhere else. Enjoy preferred bridal pricing up to 30% off for 1 weekend only. Visit Diamond Seller, July 24th and 25th.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. Midwest Logistics Systems is now offering company-sponsored CDL training to help you start your new career. Through this program, MLS will pay for your tuition at a partnered truck driving school and guarantee you a job after graduation. As an MLS driver, you'll get home every day, earn predictable pay, and haul no-touch freight. Don't wait. Explore jobs near you and apply today at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com. That's MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
Awkward time to ask this, but hey, did you download the trail map?
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
I don't understand. You're trusting your signal out here?
Well, I'm trusting T-Mobile. They have the best network. And if we end up in bum-tots nowhere, well, we've got T-Satellite for backup.
Whoa, I don't trust my carrier that much.
We'll just use your phone as a flashlight.
With America's best network and T-Satellite, we're keeping you connected in places you never thought possible. And if you switch today, you get free phones for $0 down and only $25 a month per line for 4 lines. Find out more at T-Mobile.com or visit your local store.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on Essentials. For well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 connection charge per line. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement example $299.99. Moto Edge 5G required. T-Satellite available with compatible device in most outdoor areas in the U.S. where you can see the sky. Included with experience beyond or $10 a month. Auto renews monthly. Cancel anytime. Visit T-Mobile.com.
If your garage door looked its best in the 90s, this is a kind reminder that the 90s were 3 decades ago. We are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
How many of you have had your garage floor done? I'll wait for the answer. Yeah, that's enough. How many of you think it looks like crap? That's because it is crap. One quick call to Comer & Cross Concrete Floor Coatings at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR, and they can install a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor in 1 day. A Comer & Cross garage floor is the gold standard. It's like pulling into a new car showroom every night. And here's the best part. It is guaranteed your garage floor will never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint. Ever. And listen, you lazy bum, they'll even take the stuff out of the garage for you. They're all certified uniform pros. No subcontractors at Comer & Cross. This is a premier product with premier results, and they hired a premier endorser to tell you about it. For your quick and easy Comer & Cross garage floor quote, call 1-800-NEW-FLOOR now. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR, or go to comercross.com, C-O-M-E-R cross.com.
Summer is here, and there's no better time to upgrade your ride than at Germain Toyota of Columbus. Whether you're towing the boat, heading to the lake, or planning the ultimate family road trip, now's the time to save. Get $299 APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2026 Toyota Tundra, or lease the 2026 Camry LE for just $319 a month for 36 months and $399 due at signing and 10,000 miles per year. Make this your summer adventure with the team at Germain Toyota of Columbus, conveniently located at the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road, or shop anytime at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota of Columbus, where summer savings are in full swing.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mappo's Plumbing. Sure, we do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of...
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. In a 4-hour marathon, third-ranked Felix Auger-Aliassime and seventh-ranked Novak Djokovic are in a fifth and deciding set in the Wimbledon Gentlemen's quarterfinal. Auger-Aliassime topped Djokovic 7-6 in the fourth set to stay alive. In the fifth, both are tied at a game apiece. Baseball tonight, Reds host the Phillies at 7:10. Cincinnati 7 games out of an NL wildcard spot. Guardians visit the Twins at 7:40. Cleveland a game behind Chicago for first in the AL Central. World Cup round of 16, Switzerland and Colombia are scoreless at halftime. Winner faces Argentina in the quarterfinal Saturday after today's 3-2 comeback win over Egypt. NBA, Ohio State alum Bruce Thornton signed his rookie deal with the Rockets today. Per reports, it's a 4-year, $9.3 million deal. This update is sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty. Get a cash offer today at 614-472-2000.
How many points can your IQ fall in 3 hours? You're about to find out. You're listening to Cameraman and Timmy.
Before we get to this just award-winning...
What?
This is great
what?
story.
It's good, huh?
I got a question for you.
You like?
What's your thought on fruit on the grill?
I mean...
Like, I go to these places, like, oh, we got a nice summer dessert for you. We grilled up some peaches, and we got some whipped cream on the peaches.
Yeah, I'll eat it if you
don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want your peaches and plums and stone fruit on the grill.
Put it this way: I've never done it at the house. I've never gone out of my way, but if I'm in a fine restaurant and there's some kind of grilled fruit or heated up fruit, if it's a flambe or something on a stone.
You're just saying words now.
I'll do it.
It's a flambe. You know what that tells me?
Yeah, that's
it's like, hey, would you like
setting it
some
on fire?
Grilled peaches? That is, I don't think enough of you to actually make you like a proper peach cobbler.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. What do you think about the peaches on the grill, Teddy? You enjoy that?
No, that's not my thing. Sorry.
You don't like a hot fruit at all? What about what if it's just like a delicious hot apple pie? You're good with that?
No, that's
You
different.
like a good pie.
Yeah.
You've gone to the effort to make pastry.
Yeah.
I sliced the peaches and I put them on the grill. Fire kissed.
Now, I will say, peaches can be used for some of the best desserts, like a peach cobbler.
Anti-peach.
No, I know you're not.
I like a good fuzzy peach, just like the rest of them.
You like a fuzzy peach, huh?
Oh yeah. All right, let's do some local journalism.
I could eat a peach for hours. Nick Cage.
This is from the Dispatch. And, I'm told that we have to celebrate local journalism because,
we do. We have to hold it near and dear, Mike.
That's right.
We need to support our young writers that still want to do this because there's not that many left. We want young people, bright people that are getting out of journalism school, and they really want to search for those stories that need to be told.
Well, this is a story.
And we had a great golf tournament in
about
town.
Patrick Harrington.
Yeah.
Who won the U.S. Senior Open over here at Scioto. And he contended with a bunch of other old geezers and had to contend with the hot temperatures and Adam King shirtless out there. I mean, lots of stuff going on out there. But here is an article that appeared yesterday. Yesterday's Dispatch. Ready?
That's yesterday. That's Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to read you the headline now. I'm going to read you the headline, and then I'm going to read the entire article for you.
Oh,
yeah.
That good?
It's that good.
So this is like, I'm thinking before you start, 100 years, I stumbled onto this before even. 100 years ago, Bobby Jones, the greatest golfer ever, in some people's minds.
What?
Yes, sorry, Jack. He won. This is a big deal for our city, for our town. We should know things like this. He won the United States Open at Scioto in 1926. And in that year, he won the British Open and the U.S. Open, the first time that had ever been done.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's the senior U.S. Open. This is a big deal.
So
a guy like Padraig Harrington is a big-time player back in his day.
That maybe this article would incorporate a little bit of that history.
There's a lot of history. There's storylines
let me read it to you,
The
Timmy.
Open
Stop
Championship is
yapping.
coming up.
I hate to break it to you, but Neil Shipley is not mentioned in this article. But let me read it to you.
Could be something bigger.
Here's the headline. Padraig Harrington was home in Ireland for breakfast the morning after Senior Open win. Okay?
I got to tell you,
so far,
what I was expecting.
So far.
But there must be something wild about
what we've learned
this breakfast.
Is that Padraig had breakfast.
So
okay, now
it's not what I thought.
Let's read the article.
We're going to discuss.
After winning the 2026 U.S. Senior Open title, Padraig Harrington was hungry for more. Specifically, he was hungry for breakfast. On July 6th, Harrington posted that he had returned home to Ireland less than a day after winning the U.S. Senior Open at Scioto Country Club in Upper Arlington on July 5th. The golfer posted photos of himself with his dog and eating a victory plate of breakfast upon returning home. And here's a caption from the photo on his X account.
Did they get a quote from Padraig? Did they talk to Padraig?
No, he's a quote
from the article
from Padraig, but it was from social media.
Oh, we just read his
read the social media.
Turned it into a whole article.
Home by 10 a.m. for breakfast. Direct Aer Lingus flight from Cleveland. If only every Sunday worked out like this. That's what he said on X, and he had some pictures.
What rank would the pilot be for Aer Lingus? Would he be a
Captain Lingus? Gotta. What's the matter with you, you idiot? Can I read the rest of this article? We haven't gotten to the good journalism yet.
Would be a colonel, would he?
Colonel Lingus? Can I read it?
Please.
And then Neil Shipley came over for breakfast. All right.
Stop eating all the rashers, Neil.
You're too fat,
Save
Neil.
some for me.
All right. Aer Lingus had one direct nonstop flight on July 5th from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. I can't read it now. You moron.
I like Aer Lingus. Me and Aer Lingus are good friends.
Moron. Eddie, take over the show. Put some pizzazz on it.
Pizzazz. Said the plane.
Aer Lingus had one direct nonstop flight on July 5th from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport to Dublin Airport, according to FlightAware.com.
What the
plane?
What?
The plane departed from Cleveland at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time and
That's a
arrived in
time?
Ireland at 8:45 a.m. Ireland Standard Time. Again, this is all in the article here. We're going to get to the heavy stuff now. Harrington grew up in Rafferham, a suburb of Dublin, and still lives in the city, according to the Irish Sun.
Okay, we've done lots of work.
Now a three-time U.S. Senior Open champion, Harrington shot a 4-under-66 in the final round to win the tournament, Scioto, by 4 strokes over Stuart Sink. Harrington pocketed $800,000 as a result of the win. End of article. So here's what we learned. This was written by a real person, by the way. Patrick Harrington had breakfast the day after he won the tournament.
And he flew Aer Lingus.
And it left Cleveland at 8:45 p.m.
with no direct flight from Columbus.
And arrived at 8:45 a.m. You know what? When we build that new airport, we better have at least one direct Euro flight. And I hope.
Just one? No, we need multiples,
we don't have any right now. I'm saying
I want at least
we're
5.
too big of a city.
We need to go from 0 to at least 5.
We need
to go to
Colonel
Ireland,
Lingus.
England. I want Colonel Lingus. Colonel Lingus needs to be the main captain. He's the guy you want. He's got the experience. He knows how to get you around. So we just did a story about how Patty Harrington went home. That's the story?
No. He went home and ate breakfast.
It's more than I just went home.
But it's the story that he already told. He told it on social media.
He told everyone
that he
had breakfast. And then, what's his guy's name? Jay Auerbach?
The guy who wrote it?
Dan Albach? That's a hell of a job. He's going places. I think we got the next Mark Twain here. Got the next Mike Lupica. Sports writer. What's the award for sports writing or for journalistic awards? Like, what's their mark?
Colonel Lingus.
Pulitzer? That's books.
Ryan Day is a man after my own heart. I'm going to tell you why coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 30-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on northbound 71 on the north side after 670. Police are on scene causing slower traffic from I-70. And there's a 5-minute delay on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt between 315 and 71. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa. Bright, spicy, zesty, impossible to ignore. It brings main character energy to every bite. Not just a sauce, it's a star. Only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The big one returns to Ohio. It's the Good Guys 28th Summit Racing Nationals presented by Grundy Insurance. See over 6,000 of the nation's baddest hot rods, muscle cars, and classic trucks on display. And don't miss Good Guys Autocross racing action, a tire-smoking burnout competition, a pro street takeover, an earth-shaking Nitro Thunderfest. Meet the top builders and so much more. Happening all this weekend at the Ohio Expo Center. Details at good-guys.com.
Still riding the bench at a dead-end job? Time to get in the game. The Carpenters Union is hiring right now in the Columbus area. We're talking solid pay, real benefits, and a career you can build with your own two hands. No nonsense, just hard work and a future you control. Call a Carpenters Union rep today at 614-236-2440. That's 614-236-2440. The Carpenters Union. Build your career. Own your future.
Scotty Vegas here, and my new Bronco from Krieger Ford might go down as one of my best purchases of all time. I love it. The family loves it. I decided to get my wife's car some much-needed service. Krieger Ford conveniently picked up her car. I was prepared to spend a ton on repairs. Nope. They walked me through the problems, and it was fixed and brought back to our driveway in a day. Plus, saved me some money for some summertime parlays. The Krieger Ford experience is awesome. See for yourself at KriegerFord.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Hey, Timmy, that new hotel is open, and it's amazing.
It really is. Also, we have red, white, and win drawings on Saturdays in July. You can step into the flying cash machine for a chance to win up to $2,000 in pen cash.
And the best part, all-you-can-eat crab legs are back. Be here on Tuesdays in July and August from 4 to 10 for Canadian snow crab legs with butter, corn on the cob, and Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
At Babs R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement. As the Midwest's fastest growing 5-star bathroom remodeler, we're more than just transformations. We're a community driven by a mission to bring your dreams to life. Our installation team, part of the Babs R Us community, isn't just skilled. They're dedicated to respecting your home. Each day, they bring craftsmanship and hustle, turning your dream space, no matter the size, into reality. Together, we embrace a culture that values diversity, collaboration, and giving back. From supporting local projects to fostering a workplace where every voice is valued, Babs R Us is more than a company. It's a community of experts. We're also expanding locations to create more possibilities for homeowners across the Midwest. Wherever you are, you'll find us ready to turn your dreams into something you can see, feel, and enjoy every day. Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement, or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, loads and no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate, or go to bathsrus.com. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Call today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you want and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, foreclosures, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Call today and speak with me, John Kozik, for an all-cash offer and the help you need. At 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000, TurboTrackRealty.com.
Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Bishop and Friends.
Your comedic timing on the zinger to Saban.
I thought we could smile a little bit, laugh a little bit. If the timing was right and coach was there, we could maybe get a smile out.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Yeah, Wednesday could start off with a little bit of patchy fog early across central Ohio, and then lots of sunshine on a mainly dry day. High temps at 89. On Thursday, dry sunny in the morning, high temp of 89, and a 40% chance of a couple showers or storms in the afternoon. On Friday, it's a higher 70% chance of rain with a couple of thunderstorms and highs at 87. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Let me tell you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You're running that AC. I know you are. And I'm scared for the bill that's going to come to my house. because it's been so damn hot.
It's been banging.
And you know what's going to make it even worse? If you have drafty, leaky windows. Normally you think about that in the wintertime because you walk by the winter and it's cold. Oh, it's cold. I got to change my window. It's bad. But in the summertime.
Adam Sandler? He's got good. He's probably got
I changed my window. Stop looking at me, Swan. And so in the summertime, though, I forgot what I was going to say.
Back to the windows.
It's even worse because all that cold air that you're paying hard-earned money for is just leaking out those windows. You're paying to cool the outside. I want you to call my friends at Universal Windows Direct because right now you buy 4 windows, you get 4 free. The more windows you replace, the more you save. Plus, 48 months of 0% interest financing, same as cash. That is 4 full years with 0 interest, making this one of the easiest times to invest in your home. Stop fighting the heat inside your house. It's bad enough outside. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free, 48 months of 0% interest, same as cash, and a free in-home estimate. Call them today. 614-502-5220 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com.
I got something for you before you say your thing about Ryan Day, because you are definitely the modern man. You just redid your kitchen not long ago. You're always thinking in terms of organization and how would I, piece my living room together.
I like being organized.
That type
like
of thing.
To design things.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Home decor, things like that.
I like it.
An old photo, for whatever reason, I was just on Yahoo, and it's actually our guy, Clint Eastwood. I don't know why he popped up.
He was
but
in Dirty Dancing.
Just hold on. So he was at a restaurant. He owned a restaurant in Carmel by the Sea, and it's a photo of him at the restaurant. It's a 1970s photo. It's vintage, but people are debating it because of what the decor is in this restaurant's kitchen, where it's got the pots and the pans that are hanging on the wall and also on the ceiling. And a lot of people have brought that back for their own kitchens.
That's right.
As a way to organize. Like, I'm a big fan of Marie Kondo. Have you heard of her? She's the Japanese woman that's as organized as anyone has ever been, and she has all sorts of tips and ideas on how to save space and do things in a cool way. But where are you on the pots and the pans? Like, would you ever have those exposed? Because I when I lived out in Kansas, my aunt had a farm out there, and she had a farm-style kitchen that had the open pantries.
Yeah,
which is kind
of
a
look. Style's not
and
necessarily my style. I do appreciate it. So no, I don't have.
And it was a farm in this case, so it wasn't like we were posing for a farm.
I don't have any hanging pots or pans.
You won't.
It's not my deal.
Would you do that? You wouldn't incorporate that.
If I had a different style house, I mean, I would think about it, but it doesn't really fit the decor. I have storage. Why?
I like the idea.
Okay,
I think it's a clean look.
Why do I have to do it?
I also like the idea.
It's a cleaner look? Putting all your pots and pans in drawers so you don't have to see them. That's extra clean.
No, I understand that, but it's also easier to go and grab them when you're going to use them. And sometimes, like if they're your cast irons, I think they have a good look to them.
Why?
A little bit of an appeal.
Are we arguing? You asked me a question. I gave you an answer, and it's like I'm talking to my wife.
No,
it's wrong.
I just didn't like it.
Then don't ask.
No, I am going to ask. I will. Clint Eastwood, also, like you just said, was once confused by our friend Jacob Reimer. I wouldn't say he was confused.
No, he's just an idiot. He's not confused.
He didn't really know who Clint Eastwood was.
I asked
And how
Reimer,
did you frame this up to him?
Who was producing the show tomorrow in Teddy's absence. We were talking about Clint Eastwood. I said, Reimer, can you name me one Clint Eastwood movie?
Just
one. Just give me one. And he said no, and I'm trying to help him. Dirty. And everybody knows it's Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Right? But he said, oh, yeah, Dirty Dancing.
Beverly Hills Dancing.
That's wrong. But what if?
What if
Clint Eastwood was in Dirty Dancing?
What if? And there was an old piece of audio recovered because he actually had an audition before they went with Patrick Swayze. And this was a little bit of what that scene sounded like.
Ooh, it's dancing time. Just look at me dancing, baby. Here we go. Yeah. I'm having the time of my life, and I'm a dancing man now. Who's this bitch? Jump to me, you crazy broad. Oh, baby, come to Papa. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, do I feel lucky today? Oh, yeah, look at me dance, you sons of bitches. Yeah, that's right.
This is uncomfortable.
It's almost over.
I think she gets this from me.
Just remember,
You're the one thing.
Oh, guess that was it.
That was it, huh? Thanks, Timmy. We're not on Spotify anymore, ever.
No, that's been over for some time right now.
Let me tell you why I appreciate Ryan Day.
What'd he do?
Ohio State punter Joe McGuire revealed the drastic penalties for showing up late to practice under Coach Ryan Day, including some detailed care of the Buckeyes practice field. He was on the YouTube show Do's and D.
Huh?
Do's and D? D-O-S.
Who are you with?
And D. I don't know. Never heard of this
DOS?
show. McGuire discussed the football team's winter training schedule, explaining you have to show up for practices at or before 6 a.m. Here is a quote from Joe McGuire. If you're a minute late, it's a disaster. Like I would rather crash my car than show up late. He then revealed some of the punishments for being late for practice. He says you'll have dawn patrol on Saturday, so you have to be there at 6. You're cleaning the weight room. You're restocking fridges. Sometimes if there's nothing to do, which happened to us one time, you'll go to the turf indoor field. And if there's any white pieces of grass on the green piece of grass, we pick them up. Then after that, you'll have community service.
Oh, God forbid.
He said one player who showed up late, resulted in penalties for everyone who played at that team's position, or played at that position, including the position coach. He said, then you're kicked out of the locker room for 3 days. You're like Harry Potter. You go down the stairs. That's where you get changed and live for 3 days. See, Harry Potter lived under the stairs at his mean uncle and aunt's house.
Yeah, I had to search for the reference for a minute, and then I remembered that from the first movie. I didn't get into the Harry Potter films.
Let me tell you something about tardiness.
That's good.
I think
you should.
Tardiness
should punish.
Is the ultimate sign of disrespect, because you are saying that your time is more important than everybody else's time. I may be a lot of things: dumb, crass, ugly, rude.
You used to be ugly.
No, still ugly, just a little less fat.
Glad to know that your confidence is still right where it should be.
But I'm always on time.
Yeah.
Always.
No, early.
Yes, I'm always early. Want to know why? Because I have respect. I have respect for time. I have respect for other people's time. I don't want people waiting on me.
I agree. And I think when you're getting into sports is a great way to learn what being early is all about. And we're going through this right now. And the one thing, like in our house, that we're helping out with is the alarm clocks. That's the one thing that our teenager needs to learn a little bit more, is to listen to your own alarm clock and make sure that you get up.
He's got a phone right there.
You got a phone
right next to him.
You can get a little Google Nest. You can have multiple systems pinging back and forth. You can have an alarm clock on your desk, different things. But as far as getting to practice, we're always really early. So we're setting a good standard, and we're following that, and that is the letter of the law. It's like showing up to work. You want to be early, right? You don't want to be on time. You want to be early. And I don't think any of that stuff is crazy town with what you're doing. Hey, look who wrote the article. Our guy, Dan.
After he was done with the Patrick Harrington at
After he was
breakfast.
done with Patty having breakfast, he ripped all the quotes from a podcast.
Right, so here's what Dan's doing. He's looking at Twitter and he's listening to podcasts and then just taking quotes from those places.
Could he do a write-up about this show?
Maybe he would.
Maybe he could do a write-up
of us talking about him.
Talking about him. We told him.
He had AIDS.
All right.
Want to do a little Timmy Time?
Let's do it.
Timmy Time in 2 minutes. The ESPN SportsCenter edition. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's in the right lane on southbound 315 after King Avenue. Things are moving slow there from Ackerman Road. And a couple-minute holdup on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard to 161. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging or musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Get an Eco.
ECO.
Jerry, you're the kind of guy who likes to save money while you do good for the planet, right?
Well, that's why I invented the biodegradable doggy poop bag, Aaron. I'm ecological and economical.
Well, usually the most economical thing you can do when your air conditioner dies is get it repaired. A quick fix can give you years more service.
That sounds economical.
But with older models, those repairs can get pretty expensive, and it'll still use way more energy than a newer model does.
Which is less ecological and less economical.
Get an Eco.
ECO.
You see where I'm going with this, Jerry?
I sure do. As hard as it is to toss out your old AC and replace the whole thing, it could actually be cheaper in the long run.
Get an Eco.
ECO.
Are you really a big deal in the poop bag industry, Jerry?
The doggos love me, Aaron.
Get an Eco.
ECO.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Summer heats up fast here in Columbus, and bad windows can have a tough time keeping a home cool and can send energy bills through the roof.
I hate to admit it, but we've had some complaints about our windows doing that.
Uh-oh.
I just tell them it's just like being at the beach, minus the water and the beach and the happiness, and you're in your living room. It's gross.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear. If you're not willing to kill baby Hitler, you're a moron. This is Common Man and Timmy.
The Liv boys get to play in the Scottish Open this week, Timmy. You excited about that?
I'm never excited about, seeing Liv golf guys that I've missed from the PGA Tour. That does absolutely nothing for me. If anything, it just kind of agitates me that they've gotten to have their cake and eat it too, which is what this whole thing really started as, right? Like, I want to play my own schedule. Meanwhile, Rory, they're making a big deal how he might not get to the 15 tournament limit that you're supposed to play, that they're going to make an exception for him. He's Rory McIlroy. He's the number 1 player in the world, number 2 player in the world, behind Scotty Scheffler. But I'm excited for the Open Championship. I don't care about these Live guys.
It's not the Open Championship. It's the Scottish Open this weekend.
Sorry,
it's a precursor.
They're both. I'll tell you something. I love when they started doing this because you basically just expanded Open Championship vibe for me. Chris Gotterup won the Scottish. It was a big win for him last year.
How did Neil Shipley do?
Shut up.
Just asking.
He might have had a decent performance in the Scottish Open. I don't remember. I don't know, but he's a fine fellow.
Knows about Neil Shipley? No?
It's the second time you've mentioned Bobby Orr, and if you do it again, we're going to have to go to a station break.
It's Timmy time! Timmy, yes, Timmy. He's a little lamb with a lot to learn. Timmy, it's Timmy. He's a handful of trouble at every turn.
All right, Mikey, let's have some fun with this one because I had this one in the hip pocket for a while. It's evergreen hip, and we didn't really discuss Linda Cohn's retirement. That's been a couple weeks now, and I think in the past week she had her final show on SportsCenter. I wish her well. It's a great career, 34-year run. So brief history on Linda Cohn before we do some things about SportsCenter and what it meant to us, how we watched the hell out of that show back in the 90s and what it's become. Cohn was a New Yorker, and she worked in radio in Suffolk County, would later be an update anchor at WFAN in New York City. She was the first full-time U.S. female sports anchor on a national radio network. Do you know that?
That's significant.
ABC in 1987. That's cool.
Oh, okay, good for her.
She got into TV in Seattle in 1989 at KIRO and was hired at ESPN in 1992 to work on SportsCenter. And the stat that recently blew my mind, did you know this stat about Linda Cohn? What's like a mind-blowing stat about Linda Cohn?
I don't have it.
You must not have seen it.
No, tell me.
She did over 5,500 episodes of SportsCenter, the all-time record. It's Linda Cohn.
That sounds about right, because she, other people did SportsCenter and then, they went on and did other things. And
She
Linda
kinda
Cohn just
honed
sort
into
of
that.
stayed
Yep.
on SportsCenter. I don't know if that was her ultimate choice or they just didn't have another role for her.
Maybe a little
But
both.
Either
Yep,
way,
yep.
she is the GOAT of hosting SportsCenter.
I would say this. Some of those things you said could be right. Maybe you move on in your career, and even though it's a great place to be, you want to have other challenges. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Having a 34-year run doing SportsCenter at ESPN. The show has broadcast more than 60,000 episodes, the most in American TV history. And it broadcasts from Bristol, Connecticut, and D.C. now for the Scott Van Pelt version. He's a big Maryland guy. Don't know if you heard that before. It's in its 48th season, which makes sense. We don't do any of that, like, segmenting seasons in the year. I hate
48
that.
48 seasons. It's on every day.
It's on every day.
It's not seasons. It's now on the season finale of SportsCenter.
Right. What are we doing for sweet
Dan
weeks?
Patrick turns into a woman.
Yes, sure. They should. They should do things like that. It was created by Chet Simmons. He was a pioneer in sports television with what he did at ABC, NBC, and ESPN. Sometimes it can air up to 12 times a day. Typically, that would be 3 to 5 live shows per day. You got morning, midday, and a 5 or a 6 p.m., and then a late night after the evening's events. Can you name me one of the original anchors of SC? This dates back to September 7, 1979. I'm looking at at least three of these names are pretty big-time names for me in sports broadcasting.
Tom Mees.
I don't, unless I've got an incorrect list or an incomplete one, I don't see Mees.
Berman?
Yeah, Chris Berman is one of the names I got right here.
How about George Grand?
Yes, that's right.
Greg
That's right,
Gumbel?
Teddy. Yeah, Greg Gumbel. Good job.
Tom Mees, by the way, unfortunately died in a swimming pool accident.
No, I didn't know.
He was saving a kid.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Greg Gumbel, we know, just passed away. He did unbelievable
He was
work.
trying to save Greg Gumbel, actually.
Well,
Greg Gumbel didn't have his floaties on.
Also, Bob Lee was
Bob
one of
Lee
the
was one
originals.
of the OGs.
Yeah,
All right.
Then to kind of move on, and he would do the Outside the Lines, which is one of like the spawn-off shows. Sal Marciano, Lou Palmer, Lee Leonard, a couple other names. The anchors in general, though, the anchors of the 90s, I think for you and me, and for a lot of people, like those were the guys, the dudes, and the gals. Bleacher Report had their list of the top 10 anchors of all time. Off the top of your head, where do you think like their minds would be the top SportsCenter anchors ever when it comes down to it? Or even like, give me your own. Give me your own top 5.
Here's what I think they're going to say, and probably where I would go as well. You got your Dan Patrick.
DP is their number 1 overall.
You got your Keith Olbermann.
KO is in their top 10.
Okay, he has to be.
Yep.
I mean, him and Dan Patrick were synonymous. They called it The Big Show. They released books together, all of that.
Yep.
Okay?
KO was in their number 7 spot.
I'm going to go with Stuart Scott.
Yep, he was 6th.
I will go with Rich Eisen.
Yeah, Rich Eisen was 3rd for them.
I'll go with Craig Kilborn. Is he on that list?
No, Craig Kilborn was not on that
Didn't
list.
make it? How about
Probably
Kenny
top
Mayne?
25.
Was Kenny Mayne on
Mayne
there?
was 4th. Yeah, top 5 for Kenny Mayne.
Is Linda Cohn?
Linda's
should be
number
on
5.
there.
Yeah,
all right.
Linda Cohn is number 5. So then you got SVP gets some recognition. Trey Wingo and Susie Colbert got some recognition in the top 5. I want to get to the audio part. Let's talk about the music. You know the jingle. It's been modified a lot through the years. I had to actually find the modern version just to know what that one sounded like. That's a little bit of the flavor now. Got that like the hard chord right there.
Too hip.
This was
actually.
what this
Trying
was
too hard.
Go back to our era. This is like what the intro clip would sound like. I think you might hear Dan Patrick in this.
SportsCenter's got all the moves for you. Arch Madness reigns in the NFL. Are the Rams still headed east to St. Louis?
That to me was SportsCenter. You'd have that little intro clip. Then you'd have like the donut where they would pre-record. I assume they pre-record that. Maybe he was just reading off the prompter, ready to go. I guess they could have done that both ways. That part, though, that got me thinking, that classic SportsCenter intro, what if we as a show like did something similar to that? Like on a day like today, and that was our job. We had like that intro that would play. We had to give a little preview.
What do you think that would sound like, Timmy?
What would that sound like?
What would that sound like?
Ooh, let's see. Maybe something like this. Turns out we were just sleeping in Seattle. USA was making arrangements to the round of 8, but instead they're headed elsewhere.
Galveston, that dirty ass water.
Someone's Instagram account just went from dirty to downright filthy.
Yeah, well, I think he's a pervert. Probably a communist, too.
And what Reimer doesn't know today... will leave you stunned. The cuck chair is wiped off and ready. Your seat is reserved. It's Common Man and Timmy. Next.
I like that.
Welcome into SportsCenter, everybody. Timmy Hall, alongside my co-host, Mike the Common Man Riccardotti. We'll be out at Huntington Ballpark with Panama Ted for a little Too Hot Tuesday later on.
Why
Something like that.
Why are we out at the ballpark?
I don't know. Baseball, middle of the week, dog days of summer.
Baseball.
Baseball. So that's what that might sound like if we did that. So there have been a lot of other things that have sort of spawned off. I think the commercials are something to note. The SportsCenter commercials. This is SportsCenter. How many of those do you think they've done? Hundreds of them through the years? And they've gotten big-time celebrities to do those commercials as well. This is one I like.
Steve, I hear you. I mean, if it's up to me, right, we'd have the crocodile hunting 24/7.
Exactly. Every single time I do my bootlaces up, I'm staring death right in the eyes. How many baseballers are doing that?
I'm with you, that's for sure.
Crikey! Stand back, John. Have a go at the size of this beauty. I got him, mate.
Steve, don't.
Woo! Isn't he gorgeous? I'll have him subdued any minute now.
I'll catch up with you later.
John!
Do you remember who popped out of the elevator in that commercial?
Was it the very stingray that stabbed him in the chest and killed him?
It's the Gators mascot.
No, Norm,
right?
It was not. It was the Florida Gators mascot. That's right. I think a SportsCenter, I think of catchphrases through the years. You know, maybe Stuart Scott was probably at the top of the mountain when it came to the catchphrases.
A little too catchy.
Too catchy for you.
A little too
as
catchy.
Cool as the other side of the pillow. I do think you get to a certain status, though, when Saturday Night Live catches on to you, and then they're doing their own spoofs. I remember Tim Meadows was Stu in this one bit.
Shaq Daddy for 37 points. He sends an invitation to the finals party, and it says, BYOB, bring your own booyah.
Crazy on the booyah. I think they had Ray Romano doing the other part.
John Stockton says, hey, look at me. I'm a little teapot. I'll run right up your dress.
So he was trying to go toe-to-toe with Stuart Scott.
He was trying to
his
go,
were nonsensical.
Completely nonsensical. He was talking about how you don't go to White Castle until all the weird people have left. He was going after it. And coming up, my favorite SportsCenter clip ever. I believe we've even made mention to this on the show today. Wonder if either of you can guess what that is, and I'll have that for you.
All right. More SportsCenter fun, plus Backpage coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a 10-minute holdup due to a crash that is blocking the right lane on northbound 71 on the north side after 670, expected to move slow from I-70. And there's a couple-minute delay on westbound 270 on the south outer belt between US 23 and 71. This report is sponsored by your local Rude Air Conditioning Pro Partners. Is it rude to touch someone else's thermostat? Absolutely, unless you're a certified Rude Pro Partner and fixing a problem system for good. Get out with the old and in with the Rude this summer. Upgrade to a high-efficiency Rude system at rudecolumbus.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
CEC Turf and Tractor is growing. We're proud to welcome Green & Sons Equipment's Mount Sterling and Marysville locations. Same hometown service you trust, now with the strength of one of Ohio's largest Kubota dealers. Visit CECTurfandTractor.com today.
Getting a little older doesn't have to mean, well, getting older. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're feeling low energy, can't sleep, can't lose weight, or struggling with brain fog, or your sex drive is off, it's time to change it up. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you shed pounds, have more energy, enhance your body composition, improve sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more, getting you back in the game again. So don't be older. Be stronger in the gym. Be sharper at work. Be better in the bedroom, and be more confident in every part of your life. So call us today and find out how our advanced treatment strategies could change the game for you. Your first visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on one of our advanced treatment plans on the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Feature therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Hey, Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are zero commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer, and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Save big money on all of your household essentials when you shop at Menards. Stock up with Diamond Crystal Water Softener Salt. It helps your soap and detergent clean better, minimizes hard water stains, and increases the life of your appliances. Save big money on Solar Naturals Softener Salt at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Celebrate Star Spangled Savings with Logan Services. Right now, save up to $3,000 on a qualifying train system. It's hard to stop a train. Free same-day estimates, next-day installation. Logan Services.
This is Gordon Miller for Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we use the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept! And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Byrne. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show is the Beamer. Brandon Beam. Hello, Beamer.
Common Man Timmy, happy Tuesday to you.
Before we continue with the SportsCenter, which is the theme of Timmy Time today, give me your thoughts on the wonderful soccer performance last night from Team USA.
Absolute disaster. just what a debacle.
We're too worried about that when we saw it yesterday.
It felt good going into the game.
Man.
And then 5 minutes into the game, I said, oh, no.
These guys are here.
The lights are a little too bright, fellas.
The losers have shown up.
Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn the lights off.
The lights are too bright.
And then they kind of got back into the game with Tillman's goal, which was great. And then immediately choked it away. And then the third goal was just the death knell.
You had your break to just quickly tie the game, make up for that ridiculous soft goal off the start. I mean, it could have been 2-0 early if dude doesn't make a hell of a save in the first minute, right?
Oh, don't you worry. He made up for it later.
Made up for it
Sure
by
did.
just
one of the that's
skipping around.
Beam, I'm no soccer guy. That's the worst play I've ever seen in the sport.
It's pretty bad, buddy.
I've never seen like the worst MLS guy make a play like that.
There was a play
that was disgusting.
In the Champions League final a few years ago, the Liverpool goalie did that twice. And that was also very bad.
So he killed that guy?
Yeah.
He was almost at midfield. Where are you going?
I don't know. I don't know. There's no explanation for it.
All right, so we've been doing, like Mike said, SportsCenter for Timmy Time, just all things SportsCenter. It was an ode to Linda Cohn, who just recently retired, and so we listened to some audio already. I said I was going to hold back my my favorite audio clip from SportsCenter ever, but a couple more things. I want to talk about spawn-offs for the show. I mean, you could basically say that networks spawned off from the popularity of SportsCenter. You had ESPN2, right, where you had the cursive writing in the old times. You had this show called Talk 2, which was supposed to be an edgier, more interview-style show. I know you love this clip. It gave us a great gem in 1994.
You know, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time...
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time, we better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or a 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of you before.
It's good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you, too.
Because you've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problems then.
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
An all-timer right there. Young Jim Rome, who's still banging today. Now, another great spawn-off. That's one of the shows that defined my childhood. Mikey, tell me you know this music. It's Chris Berman and Tom Jackson, NFL Prime Time.
I looked forward to that.
Oh, my God.
So much because, we didn't have these newfangled things like, watching every game or the Sunday ticket.
What?
So if you wanted to see what happened in the games, you wanted long-form highlights, that was the place to go.
I didn't want to go to CCD because of NFL Primetime. I got out of 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time that was,
Timmy,
like Sunday school. No,
it's time to be a
going.
good Catholic boy.
Football time, and then Sunday night football. Roll right in. Yes.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
You got Vincent Ultimate Brisby, Ben Wintercoats,
Mike Allstott. It's just so good.
What was the nickname? They had a nickname for him, too, other than what you just did.
They did the sound effects for him.
He had a nickname, I swear. Curtis, my favorite Martin. What was the other? The Chris Calloway did the Cab Calloway. Howdy, 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 hey. Like, that was also a good thing. All right, so.
Browns had a receiver named Michael Jackson.
Oh, Tom would do
Tom Jackson going.
It was great. The nicknames are great. There was a million of them. My favorite clip ever on SportsCenter. I'll end it with this. You have any idea what it might be?
The anthem.
Yeah, the anthem.
Dirty Harry said in one of his movies that a man's got to know his limitations.
Carl Lewis apparently didn't see the movie. If his rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner prior to the Nets-Bulls game last night is any indication, as a public service, we present now only excerpts. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
All right, are we all ready? Here we go. Oh, say, can you see? And the rockets, red flag. Uh-oh. I'll make up for it now. For the land of the free.
That was Sarge National Anthem. Written by Francis Scott Off-Key. Those were last night's lowlights. They were last night's highlights.
Now I went through the annals.
Charlie Steiner.
Who is dying in the background?
I don't know. I can't confirm. Someone out there knows that.
Is
I
it
should have
Jack
brought
Edwards,
that.
maybe?
That's
what I was thinking.
It could be.
Maybe, but I don't know for sure.
I searched deep and wide and far. There's not another clip. There's the Steve Levy bulging disc.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
Bulging disc in his neck.
You have it? Come on.
The agent claims that at the request of the team, Hurst has been playing with a bulging disc in his neck since the start of the season. The Patriots spokesperson declined comment on the matter. Others that are banged up from around the NFL. Jeff Hostetler re-injured his left shoulder on this hit by Chad Hennings.
He said he thought he was going to get fired for that. And Keith Olbermann really leaned into it and made him seem like more of an ass. Because they keep playing real severe injuries for the next minute or so, and he's laughing at all the injuries that are happening. I'm very sorry, I'm not laughing at Jeff Hostetler's broken leg, shards of bone sticking out of his skin. I said the guy had a bulging ding in his neck. That's what I'm laughing about.
All right, what's coming up on the Buckeye Show tonight?
Guys, 2 full hours for us. Austin Ward is in with me. Berm's going to join us in studio, and we had a wild question asked today at Big 12 Media Days.
Oh, by the way, I've heard this question. You got to listen to the show just to hear this Big 12 guy have a stroke. That is the Buckeye Show, top of the hour, right here on the Fan.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Beam, tell me if you can get this one. One SportsCenter anchor. Guys would go on to do different things. Some went on to be actors, pretty decent level actors.
Dave Holmes.
See if you know this clip.
What are you going to do, tell me? You know you can, buddy. It's guy code, okay? Guys don't tell other guys. That's something chicks do. You're not a chick, are you? All right. Good talk. I'll see you out there.
Is that old school?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Any of these effers act up, I get to take them down.
Yes.
Wait. I like you. You're crazy, but I like you.
We're going streaking through the quad.
It's Craig Kilborn.
Everybody else is following.
Craig Kilborn.
Would do the Craig Kilborn show, went into late night talk. Mm-hmm.
Well, he was the original host of The Daily Show before Jon Stewart.
Before Stewart.
Yeah. All right. Good talk.
Timmy time. Now it's Beamer time.
See you tomorrow. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for some holdup due to a crash in the right lane on southbound 315 after King Avenue. It is slow from Lane Avenue. And we've got a 5-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole.